Let's go. Come on, Chelsea. Come on now. Welcome, everybody. Oh, dearie me, I can hear myself. Hold on. Hold on. That's got to be turned off. Dearie me, that didn't go as it was supposed to, I have to say. What a good start that was. Dearie me. Oh, Chelsea fans. Come on. How many of you guys have been clock watching like I have? Seriously, how many of you people have been sitting here today thinking, God, 10 hours to go. It must be time. It's 9.5 hours to go. Dearie me. How you all doing, everyone? Welcome along to the stream. Welcome. This is the Champions League Final. This is everything. This is pressure. And this is pressure on Man City. Got to pick my chair up. Dearie me. Welcome along, people. Richard Barani as well. Richard Thomas, Richard Barani, Fortinbra, Mohammed, T-Spot. How you doing? Paul A as well. Sergio's here. Mohammed is in. Alonso's in. Lily's here. T-Spot again. Patrick's here. Come on now. This is it. And what a team selection from Pep Guardiola. What the hell is he doing? No recognised defensive midfielders for Pep Guardiola. Is it genius or plain stupid? For me, I think it's stupid. According to the graphic, Ilkay Gundogan will be playing the holding midfielder. Man City are going all out. They've got Bernardo Silva. They've also got Phil Foden. They've got Sterling. They've got De Bruyne. They're not playing a striker. Aguero on the bench. Rodri, Fernandinho on the bench. What the hell are they doing? Who cares? The Chelsea team is a good team. It's different to what I thought it would be. Jorginho's in the midfield next to N'Golo Kante with Mateo Kovacic on the bench. We've also got Kai Havertz in the number 10 role next to Mason Mount, in behind Timo Werner, or will it be the other way around? Sergio's in. Hello, I can see you waving. David as well, good to see you. Batara is in as well. Yes, guys, positivity in this chat. We're not going to talk about players that are not playing and players that should be playing and players that aren't playing and all this malarkey. Reece James has got a new hairdo, by the way. And we're going to focus on the positives. This is a positive Chelsea channel. I need my chair needs to be bigger. I need to move my camera. Hold on. I've got to move my camera while I'm here. If I can just move my camera position up slightly. Here. There you go. At least you can see the badge. Come on, you blue boys. Let's do this today. Vincent, good to see you, mate. Positive today. Positive, positive, positive. My hair's a nightmare. I've been doing manual labour today. Everyone got yourself a refreshment ready? Score prediction. Now I've seen the Man City team. They're going to come out all guns blazing. And they haven't got a lot of defensive-minded players in their midfield. And Chelsea can really get at Man City today. Man City are going all-out attack. And they're trying to force Chelsea backwards with their team selection. If you've missed the Man City team selection, it is this. Ederson in goal. Walker, Diaz and Stones look like three centre-backs. Or maybe with Zinchenko as the left-back. Four at the back. Gundogan, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva with Mahrez, Sterling and Foden. They've literally got no defensive-minded midfielder at all. And I don't know what Pep Guardiola's thoughts are. Obviously, to try and to attack us, to try and go at us, to try and force Chelsea backwards. Matt P, good as well. Good to see you. And Dara as well. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Apologies. Apologies. It's a nightmare. Chelsea's team, if you've missed it, is Mendy, Aspi, Silva, Rudiger, James Conte, Jorginho, Chilwell, Havertz, Mount and Werner. Chelsea's, any predictions, people? Ozzy's in as well. Good to see you. And Lewis is here as well. My prediction is Chelsea to win by 2 goals today. Organised, structured, disciplined, and that's going to be the difference. Chelsea to win by 2, and it'll be 2-0 or 3-1. That's what I'm going for today. We're just going to be completely positive. Mohammed, positive as well. Lewis, positive. Come on, boys. Come on, Chels. Let's do this today. Let's win it for a second time. Ice Cold's in as well. Have you got yourself one, Ice Cold? Hopefully you have. I've gone for an IPA. I'm liking the new Timo Werner song. To the theme of Depeche Mode's I Just Can't Get Enough. When I see you, Timo, I get out of my head. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Scoring in the yard in or scoring in the shed. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Could have joined the Scousers, but said that. And I just can't seem to get enough. I do Timo Werner. He's going to score today, I'm telling you. He's going to score. Right. Oh, dear me. Bradley Ford feels sick to his stomach. Come on, mate. Let's be positive. Pressure is all on. It is all on Man City. Pressure's all on them to win the game. T-Spot says, daughter just held up a fifth of vodka and asked me how many shots I thought were left when the bottle was about 20% full. Krisha, they are. They're playing 4-3-3. How are you doing, Krisha? Good to see you, mate. John's in as well. Good to see the regulars coming in and you new guys as well. Smash the like button for me. It is live. BT Sport in the UK are streaming the game on the YouTube channel. So you can stream the game and you could have another window open and listen to me rather than listen to the BT Sport coverage. And I have to say, I said I want to watch it. I literally caught 10 minutes of it and it was Man City. As I watched it when the teams come out, they were released. And Rio Ferdinand was basically messing himself over the Man City team. It was ridiculous. It was just absolutely ridiculous. Chelsea Rob Joe, good to see you. Mendy's 100% fit. Yes, he is, T-Spot. He won't be playing otherwise. Tachiam, I'm not being funny, but the way they're playing, the way they've lined up with no recognised defensive-minded midfielder, they're relying on Gundogan to play that role, but he's more of an attacking midfielder. And I'm telling you this right now, Kai Havertz and Mason Mount in particular, will find so much space today. It'll be amazing. Matt P says it's embarrassing as well. It is. It is. Bisho, can't send you the link. Just go to the BT Sport website. It's in the UK. So if you're in the UK, you can watch it on there. Leaf go for Rugby, as always. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Mate, before the nerves kick in, I cannot type. Thanks so much for incredible commentary and content this season. Really enjoyed it. Come on, Chelsea. Enjoy the game, everyone. Great shout, Leaf. Thank you, mate. Oh, we are 21 minutes away from kickoff. T-Spot says, told his daughter to drink the beer, save the hard stuff for a happy celebration. I'm going to ask the question, T-Spot. How old's your daughter? SA Forza, come on, Chelsea. Aussie. In the US, the match on CBS, broadcast TV and streaming on Paramount. Woodshadow, how you doing? This is the night. We're all ready. Dan. Yeah, I feel bad for Kova as well. But let's be positive. We can make 5 changes in game. Let's be positive about everyone that's starting, everyone that can come and influence. Let's just be positive tonight. Let's not be reactionary. Let's not be, you know, what it's like on social media when it just goes ridiculous. Let's not be those type of people. Let's just be in the moment. Let's just feel this. As Thomas Tuchel said yesterday, let's feel it. Let's smell it. Let's taste it. This is ours. No spoilers in the chat as well, Nolene. Good shout. Great shout. Martin's got his KFC on the way. Fair play. Yes, guys. So, no spoilers. I'm watching it on the BT Sport app, which is about a minute behind the normal coverage. So, please, no spoilers. Moderators, if there's any on. Well, there is. But yes, it's... The question is, well, according to some of the tweets I've seen, other things as well, is the Man City team selection a gamble? It is attack from them. And it's either bold or plain stupid. I think the latter. Of course I do. Come on, Chels. Dan says, you see, the thing is happy that Werner and Havertz are starting, regardless of on a good performance. Exactly. Richard says, once we score that first early goal, you'll settle. Ozzy, if you win the game, will you call him, or call a baby UEFA? I've already tried that. I've tried Frank, not having it. I've tried Luca, not having it. I've tried Franco, not having it. I've tried Kerry, not having it. So I might try Doug, but not having it. Leg anyone, says Martin. He's got his KFC. Ice cold. Good line. I'm okay with Pulisic on the bench. I think he can make a bigger impact. The thing is, Chelsea have got a lot of players to come on from the bench and make an impact. Man City's bench. Yes, they've got Rodri. Yes, they've got Fernandinho. Yes, they've got Aguero. Where's their other attacking players? You've got Ferran Torres and defenders on the bench, I'd imagine. Let me look at their bench again. City's bench. Let's have a look. So their bench, Aki, Jesus, Aguero, Laporte, Rodrigo, Torres, Mendy, Fernandinho, Cancelo, Garcia. So if you watched my stream last night, the match preview, a couple of Man City fans joined, and they were good banter, actually. They were a good laugh. And they called it. They both called and said that Fernandinho and Rodri won't start the game. And I couldn't believe it yesterday. And they're bang on. They're spot on. Bradley says the first goal was massive. Good still the regulars are communicating with each other. Oh, I need someone mic up a notch. There you go. I'm going to turn up a little bit more because the fridge freezer's not making that buzzing noise. Everyone picked that up yesterday on the stream. Hopefully that's better for you, Richard. Hopefully that's all good. How about a nice Timo Werner early goal? That would be nice, wouldn't it? But it's all going to be about Man City trying to dominate the game. Pep said in the week, Guardiola, when he did he was quite prickly at times when he said about, Chelsea beating you twice in recent weeks. And he was like, well, congratulations to them. Different game. He was quite prickly. But he said about the way that playing Chelsea's hard because Chelsea dominate the ball and they're so good with the ball. And I wonder, by changing the way he wants to play, not necessarily changing the way he wants to play, the 4-3-3 is pretty much standard for Man City, but playing without a recognised holding midfielder, a defensive midfielder, they're looking to dominate possession first and foremost. And they might have a lot of players, they might be dominating the game at times, but that's what they do with the ball. Chelsea, they can send us backwards, they can force us back with their possession, but we can hit them in the spaces on a counter. Vinny says, Havertz to score the first goal. I'll take anyone that scored the first goal as long as they've got a Chelsea shirt on. Simple as that. Martin hasn't seen the team. Mendy, Aspi, Rudiger, Silva, James, Chilwell, Conte, Jorginho, Havertz, Mount and Werner. 16 minutes till kickoff, people. Deary me. Sergio, Timo Werner. Come on now, Chelsea. Great to see the Chelsea fans in. 6,000 fans from both sides are in the stadium. This is going to be a cracking game. It's going to go one way or the other. But the more disciplined, focused, the more organised is going to win this game. It looks to me as though Man City are just going to go hell for leather. Hopefully it plays into our hands. T-Spot, your daughter's 26. No worries, no problem at all. Thomas, come on Chelsea, exactly. Dan says he thinks Man City are playing quite arrogant. The starting 11, they do, yeah. Vivesh, like your watch-alongs, buddy, going to mute match audio for luck's sake. Hope we end up on the right side of it. Thank you, Vivesh. Rabbo as well, up the Blues. Rabbo's in. It's the goals. Here you go, mate. How are you? Good to see you in. Chelsea fans got a coat on in the stadium. Looking at the coverage, it looks as though from the camera angle, Chelsea are on the left-hand side of supporters, Man City on the right-hand side. A lot of focus on Chelsea fans that don't actually look like they're just people from other planets, which is good to see. Normal people. I've just seen a Chelsea fan give it all some of this as well, which is good to see. I think we're all doing it. Brian, how are you doing? Dan says, full attacking, no defensive cover for when Chelsea counter. Exactly, Dan. That's what we're hoping. Brian, even Chelsea, even guys, City will try and make it an open game. We mustn't let them dictate the tactics. Stephen says, let's go Chelsea. Exactly. Richard said, let's hope the Timo shuts the critics up. It's a goal. 3-5-2 for Chelsea. No, it's a 3-4-2-1 as normal. I'm going to predict Chelsea to win by 2-0 or 3-1. That's my prediction. Super AC one and only says, does anyone else feel really sick? No. Confident. Come on, be confident. All the pressure's on Man City. The sun is setting where I am. And if I'm exposed, the sun will go down. So this picture will get better. Mohammed, come on the Blues. Let's finish what we started. Exactly. T-Spot, if you've not seen it, there's a great video on how Chelsea got here. Watch it leap out at you a lot more than the starters. The starters computed massively. Hudson-Odoi, Giroud, exactly. Ziyech, Batara, Jorginho will be solid in playing the best he played in his career, hopefully. Woodshadow says some positivity. His wife got in some Rexa Chelsea edition deodorant. I smell great. Tomorrow morning, probably not. Great shout. Woodshadow, that's brilliant. I like that. That's good, that. I actually dust this one off. This shirt was hanging up. It used to be there. I've now got the new one, as you can see. This one has been up in a frame up there. I took it out of the frame especially for this game. And to say it smelled a bit musky, I have to say, even my wife was like, ooh, we'll get the Febreze out on that one. I was like, if you don't mind. It's been hanging up outside in the wind for about half hour. 1-0 to Chelsea would be perfect. Sergio says 2-0 Chelsea. Messi 3-1. Mason to open it up and come on to Chelsea. Exactly. Mohammed says we're going to beat them. Clint, how are you doing, mate? How are you doing? I know you're going to pop along and you're going to pop off. No problem, Clint. Thank you for being here, mate. Always appreciated. Colin First says it's coming home. Olamide, how are you? Good to see you, mate. Thank you for joining. Super AC, you having butterflies, says Sergio. I can understand why some people are. It's understandable. This sunlight, honestly, I need to try and look at that. It's awful. But I can't do nothing about it. It's a window. I've got nothing there I can put there. Unless I do that. Dairy me. It's the goal says either 1-0 Chelsea or 5-0 City. Hopefully not. I think City are going to literally come out. Deep State needs a vomit bag. Oh dear, we're 12 minutes away from kickoff, people. I've got six more likes to get 50 likes, even before the game started, which would be immense. Absolutely immense. Josh Rock says, let's have quality commentary tonight. Let's celebrate a Blues win, hopefully. Hopefully, boys. And girls, hopefully. Let the sun shine, mate. Exactly. Nurse is very nervous. Be positive. Think about Pep Guardiola's team, people. He's gone for a really attacking lineup because the pressure is all on them. It is all on them to win the game, to win the trophy for the first time. It is all about Man City to win it. Everyone's saying Man City's going to win it. It's all on them to win it, and that's why he's gone attacking. And hopefully by half-time, it's all fallen apart for him. Noza, how are you? Havertz, Mount and Werner are going to be massive. 2-1 Chelsea. Kubi, how are you? Good to see you. Paul says 3-1 all day. Funny, Vivu escaping video says Chelsea 2-1. What kit are both teams wearing? We're wearing this one. Man City are wearing their light blue. It looks as though Chelsea were going to wear that awful red, pink and blue one, but they've changed that over. This sunlight is, honestly, I apologise, it will go down. Dear me. Do you think it's him upstairs having a word just to say, don't worry, Chelsea... God, dearie me. I hope that disappears in a minute. What can I do here? I've got to do something here. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Brian, arrogant City think they've already won. Let's show them otherwise. Exactly. Kubi, I just joined. What's my view on the teams? I think Man City are going to attack him because of what I just said. They've got to go. They've got to go for this because they're the favourites. The pressure's on them. But as for Chelsea, no, we're not the favourites. We're the underdogs. We got no pressure. We go and play our game. We're an organised, disciplined team. We're playing a formation that we all know and we're all familiar with, and all the players are. Man City have changed it again by no defensive midfielder. And that's just scary. CFCB, how you doing, mate? Looking forward to the commentary. We can do this. CFCB says hello to everybody in the chat. Jane, hello, how are you? I saw your comment earlier. Thank you for listening to me on headphones. I really appreciate it. Smash the like button. 52 likes already, which is outstanding. Thank you so much, people. Matt needs some Ray-Bans. I do have some. indoors, but I left them in there because I didn't expect this. 10 minutes to go. Phantom, thank you, mate, again for the super chat. Phantom says, Ziyech scores the winner in extra time, 2-1 Chelsea. I'll take any win, honestly. CD, the spotlight is on me. The sun shines on the righteous. Brilliant, Brian. Seeker, how are you, mate? Good to see you. I've got mod in. Thank God for that. Lee, good to see you as well. Lee's ready with the beers. Kubi, let's go Chelsea. Exactly. Let's get going. Chelsea, Robbie, no score predictions from you. As long as we win, carefree. Exactly. I spent all morning watching the videos that the Chelsea fans are posting out in Porto. For those of you in Porto, if you're out there, why are you watching me, first and foremost? You probably aren't. But all I'd say is some of the videos going out last night was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The team over in a song, I sung it earlier, to the tune of Depeche Mode's I Just Can't Get Enough. It is good. Ozzy, thank you, mate. Thanks for the final, making the experience better for Chelsea supporters. Lead us in a toast, will you? I have an earphone in on full blast. Guys, raise your glasses to Chelsea and the Champions League Final. We can do this. Come on, Chelsea. Cheers, everyone. Let's get involved. Simba says, Man City are ahead at half time. Are you in the future? Have you got yourself a DeLorean from Doc Brown? 14, the only dislike has been there before stream started. Goldbridge, yeah, maybe. Alumi says Chelsea should come if they want to win. They'll be fine. Mezzi, the video, yeah, I saw that video as well on their Instagram. That was good, wasn't it? It's 8 o'clock kickoff. Wayne believes it's going to be 2-0 Chelsea. Hopefully. Spikehead says, I think the team will be really good. Hopefully. Phantom, thank you very much, mate. Are you nervous? Imagine the players right now. Terry says it's time. Good to see you, Terry. Josh, if we do lose, it's been a fantastic season. Look where we went for the journey. Before the Frenchman took over. It's been, come on, you Blues. The Frenchman took over. Tuchel's German, isn't he? But I get your sentiment, Josh. Great chat anyway. Great comment. Get in, Aussie, exactly. T-Spot, she's an All-American footballer in college. She's my favourite person in the world to watch games with. We live and breathe Chelsea in Wisconsin. Look at you guys. So T-Spot, have you guys watched me before? The commentary. If you haven't, hopefully you're going to enjoy it. Hopefully you really will. I'll get involved, I have to say. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Positive things happen to positive people. Come on, Blues. Exactly. Now listen to Jane. Now Jane's a regular, and Jane has said this. Sat in the main plaza. It's buzzing as usual with the Spanish. TV screen outside on the pavement, normal. Got my earpods in listening to me. Thank you, Jane, so much. That is amazing. Simba, you're going to scream it live. I'm not going to scream the game live because I'll lose my channel. Let's not be stupid. It's commentary. If you look at the title of the video, it says live match commentary, people. We're 6 minutes from kickoff. Come on now. No spoilers in the chat as well. I do apologise. I don't speak other languages. So if people do post up on a different language, I can't read it. Apologies. San Miguel says Martin, he wants with his KFC. The Marshmallow Gang. Exactly. Let's play a liquidator. Let's get involved here. Let's get involved. I've just got a feeling. I've got a feeling for Timo Werner today to score an early goal. When the sunlight goes down, my picture will get much, much better, guys. It's him upstairs. He's having a word with me. He's telling me not to worry, that we're all good. When I see you, Timo, I get out of my head. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Scoring in the Ardennes and scoring in the shed. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. Could have joined the Scousers and said, and I just can't seem to get enough. I do Timo Werner. He's going to score today, I'm telling you. So I'm seeing footage. You've got crowd gatherings in Manchester and in London, organised, not social distance by the look of it. We're 4 minutes away from kickoff. This is Chelsea, Man City. This is Man City's to lose, everyone. This is Man City's final. This is Man City, who are the favourites to win the final. I can't whistle yet. The clock, I'm on the clock. I am on the clock. Hello, everyone. We're going to get closer to kickoff now, and in the commentary will start. So if I do miss your comment, I apologise. Get amongst it with everybody else. But this is a final that everyone's tipping Man City to win. They're the favourites. They need to win this trophy. Chelsea are just there to make up the numbers, if you listen to the media. If you listen to everybody else, Sky, BT, the newspapers, everybody else are talking about the fact that it's Man City's to lose. They're the overwhelming favourites, but with that also comes pressure. How can these players cope with the pressure? Man City. None of them, apart from Gundogan, have appeared in a European final. Chelsea have got a team that appeared in the European final 2 years ago. We got Thiago Silva in it last season with Tuchel. Yes, Guardiola's won it twice. But this team selection from Pep Guardiola is either genius or complete stupid. No defensive minded midfielder. They're playing 6 attackers through the 4-3-3 formation. Chelsea, in their tried and trusted formation, both teams are in the tunnel. Both teams are waiting to come out. Kevin De Bruyne's the captain of Man City today. Cesar Azpilicueta. Chelsea, Man City are sort of standing about and they're all sort of milling about. Chelsea are in a line, stern-faced, and they look up for this Chelsea. They look pumped like the rest of every single one of you should be. This is going to be a massive night for Chelsea. Come on now. Chelsea score first. It's up to Man City to come out. The space will open up. Mason Mount, Kai Havertz and Timo Werner will run amok at their back four. Zinchenko's playing for Man City at left back. I think someone needs to try and sort him out. Try and just test him. I don't think it's been tested yet. I remember we played against Man City when Zinchenko was in their first half and Eden Hazard was played on the left-hand side. Put him up against Zinchenko. Let's test him out today. We've got some big, big players in this. Come on, Chelsea now. Let's get this going. Players are out. Players are out, lined up. Champions League anthem. Man City in their normal strip, the light blue shirt, light blue socks, white shorts. Chelsea, blue shirt, blue socks, blue shirt, blue shorts and white socks. Werner, Havertz, Silva, Jorginho, Mount, Chilwell, Reece James, Conte, Rudiger, Mendy, Aspi. Chelsea look still with a steely determination, even I should say. Chelsea look so focused for this game. Man City, everyone's expecting them to batter Chelsea. Come on now. I need 10 more likes before kickoff to get to 100. Here we go. Come on now. Man City, Edison, 4 at the back. Zinchenko, Diaz, Stones, Walker. 3 men midfield. Gundogan, Foden, Bernardo Silva. No defensive-minded midfielder. Kevin De Bruyne in behind Sterling and Mahrez, apparently in a 4-3-1-2 formation. I can't see it. I think it's 4-3-3. Come on now. Chelsea's team. They're just doing the handshakes. All the officials are from Spain. Pep Guardiola's got history with his goalkeeper. He's talking about the goalkeeper. The referee. Guys, when the sunlight goes down, the pitch would be great. It's just because God's talking to me at the moment, telling me not to worry. Telling all the Chelsea fans, don't worry. It's all going to be good. We've all got to be positive. Let's be positive. Let's get pumped up for this. This is Man City's game to lose. And we are the ultimate party poopers. We are the impossible. We are Chelsea FC. Come on now. Mendy's in goal. Rudiger, Silva, Cesar Azpilicueta, Chilwell and James, wing-backs. Mount, Conte, Jorginho and Kai Havertz. Werner. They're listing it as a 5-4-1. It's not that, as we know. It's 3-4-1-2. Chilwell and Reece James as wing-backs. Conte, Jorginho in the middle. Mount and Havertz in behind Timo Werner. Oh, here we go. We're literally about to kick off. Guys, don't forget, no spoilers in the chat. No spoilers in the chat. I'm streaming this on the BT Sport app. I'm a minute behind the normal coverage. The pre-match rituals are done. The players are now lined up, about to kick off. As you look at the game on screen, Man City are kicking from right to left towards the Chelsea fans. Obviously, Chelsea from left to right towards the Man City fans. Let's get this. Man City are going to kick off. Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne. Come on, Chelsea. We're taking a knee. Everyone's taking a knee. I'm about a minute behind. Referee's taking a knee, and he's the knees longer than I've ever seen it. Right, Man City about to kick off. What am I? A minute behind? Minute and a half behind? Come on now, over 100 likes. Thank you guys so much. Let's get cracking. Here we go. Game's underway. Man City kick off. As soon as they kick off, my video goes off. They go forward, and Tony Rudiger clears the ball away, and Ben Chilwell's put under pressure. They lump the ball forward, Man City. Rudiger played it to Chilwell, and he's been forced out of play right by our corner flag. Man City with an early throw into the box. De Bruyne up against Thiago Silva. Just sort of marshals the ball away, and Chilwell launches it forward. Werner up against Stones is not going to win that. Man City win it. Foden picks the ball up. Halfway inside our half. Goes left-hand side to Raheem Sterling. Up against Reece James, who forced him backwards. Zinchenko turns inside from Kai Havertz. Finds De Bruyne. Finds Foden. Back to Zinchenko. And Chelsea force him back to Diaz, who's playing on the left-hand side with John Stones on the right. On the halfway line. Chelsea's defensive shape is good. Everyone's behind the ball inside our own half. And now we go to press. They play it up the line. And Chelsea looking for Kyle Walker. Chelsea give away a free kick. Man City have started with the better possession. But it's all good. Plenty of time to go. John Stones has got the ball in the centre circle. And he goes to his left-hand side to Diaz. Diaz finds Raheem Sterling on the byline. Reece James goes after him straight away. As you can imagine, Sterling falls over. Free kick. Free kick. And Tuchel's giving it some of that to the referee already. Man City go backwards. John Stones inside the centre circle. Goes to his right-hand side to Kyle Walker. It looks like it's a back three for Man City. And then Jorginho nicks in as they play the ball forward. He's been caught by Gundogan, and Chelsea have won a free kick. 10 yards inside our own half. But it looks like a back three for Man City, possibly. Might even still be a 4, but they're just going to move around all over the place. They're going to play 3, as we all know. But we're going to be regimented. We're going to be in our shape. So it's a back 4. It looks like a back 4, definitely. Chelsea take the free kick short. Thiago Silva finds Reece James. Force back was to Aspi, who launches the ball up the line. He got a run from Timo Werner, who flicks it forward. Diaz comes across. It's John Stones. He turns inside Werner. Goes one more towards the byline. Cross comes in, blocked by Stones. Well done, Timo Werner. The ball's played up the line. Werner come across, and he's caught it as the ball bounced up. And he played it. He headed it down the line, and we've got good possession. Reece James takes a throw in short to Aspi. Halfway inside their half, and we force back to the halfway line to Thiago Silva. And he takes no risks with De Bruyne shutting him down. Just goes back to Mendy. The Man City push up. Chelsea drop in. They're trying to crowd the midfield, Man City. They're trying to crowd Jorginho and Conte from playing these short passes with our back 4. And they've nicked it off us, but they give a foul away. Foden fouls Jorginho. As Chelsea play the ball with our defenders, we look to play that little short pass to either Conte or Jorginho. There's 4 Man City players around our 2 players trying to win the ball back quickly. It was Bernardo Silva who fouled him. Chelsea free kick taken short to Thiago Silva. 10 yards outside our half. Goes square to Aspi. Comes inside the challenger Sterling. Lays it off to Conte. Reece James got some space on the right-hand side. Conte over halfway. Lays it off to his right on the byline. Reece James. And Werner makes run up the line. He's got him. Werner towards the byline. Cross comes in. Pulls it back to Kai Havertz. Takes a touch. Gets to the byline. Cross comes in. But it's deflected by Diaz into the arms of Ederson. But Timo Werner's made 2 runs already in the channel, in behind Zinchenko. He's dragging Diaz with him, and he's having joy already. Unlucky there from Havertz. His first touch in the box was a bit heavy. It forced him a bit wide, and he just tried to keep the ball in play, and it took all the pace off the ball. Man City take the goal kick short quickly to Bernardo Silva, who lays it off to John Stones. He's 10 yards outside his own half, and he plays a 10-yard ball forward to Gundogan. Looks and sees N'Golo Conte and thinks, I'm not having none of that, so goes back to Stones. And Gundogan now finds Diaz. Chelsea just moving across, shuffling across, not pressing out, but coming across to a point. Chelsea are sort of sat halfway inside their half, making them play it across their back four, which is what they're doing at the moment. They're not actually going anywhere. So now they drop. Gundogan drops and finds Zinchenko. No option, so goes backwards. Chelsea's back five. The two wing-backs have dropped in line with the three defenders. There's five spread across our back line. Our two midfielders are working hard. Jorginho's trying to track Phil Foden. They play it forward up to Sterling, who's on the right-hand side now. And Ben Chilwell's got him and won the ball off him. But the referee's given a free kick for holding. It wasn't holding at all. It's Raheem Sterling. It's not, it's Riyad Mahrez. Camera shot was from the other side of the pitch. It didn't look like it was Mahrez, I have to say. But Ben Chilwell up against Mahrez. Mahrez is doing all this. He's pulling me, ref. Leave it out. God's sake. Get on with the game. City take the free kick and they play it just blind into the middle of the pitch. And Aspi wins the ball. Conte goes up with Gundogan. And then Zinchenko tries to find one of their players. It comes to Chilwell. He strides 10 yards over halfway into their half. It's gone out of play for a Man City throw-in. Halfway inside their half. Man City throw. Both sides have had some good possession. But Chelsea have already got in behind Zinchenko, who's pushing forward. Both their wing-backs, or both their full-backs are pushing forward. Or one does, the other one goes. Zinchenko's trying to do that Cancelo role. Man City play it across the back line up to Walker, and he finds Bernardo Silva on halfway. Looking for a run, and it's Walker who's gone up the line. Thiago Silva covers him off. Ball's over. Walker is adjudged to have fouled him. He sort of went past Thiago Silva and touched him on the shoulder. To be fair, it wasn't a free kick, but we're going to take that anyway. Plenty of free kicks have been given by the referee here early. Silva's holding on to his side. Discomfort. But, I mean, it's not a free kick, really, I have to say. Right, Chelsea play it away, and we play it across the other side of the pitch, and Foden's won it off Reece James. He's levelled the edge of our box, right on the byline, but Reece James has done well to force him backwards, and he's gone all the way back to Zinchenko. Plays the ball inside to Gundogan, and he's forced backwards to John Stones. Bottom of the centre circle, inside his own half, Stones. Takes a touch, look at his options. Chelsea all back in a defensive shape. Everyone behind the ball inside our half. And play it to left-hand side, Zinchenko. De Bruyne. Back to Zinchenko with Aspi all over him. Force him back inside to John Stones. Literally on the centre circle, on the centre spot. Goes to the right-hand side to Walker. Chelsea working across, and Walker goes straight back to Edison. This is good so far. Edison, with loads of time outside of his box, plays it out to Diaz, and Havertz goes to shut him down. So he goes back to Edison, who now launches it forward. Over the top, looking for Sterling, who's got him behind of Reece James. Good first touch from Sterling. James forces him wide, and then Sterling tries to backheel it in. But well done. I mean, they got in. The ball over the top from Edison with his goal kicks are brilliant. He plays the ball. He's 10 yards outside of his box, and he launches one over the top. Sterling's got him behind Reece James. He takes a bad first touch inside, and Reece James on the edge of the box steps in, challenges him, wins the ball cleanly, but forces Sterling wide. And Mendy comes out and he plays it off for Mendy for a Man City corner. Our right back position, their left-hand side, Foden's going to take it. He's going to swing the ball in. No spoilers in the chat, people. Cross comes in, headed away by Aspi. There's a foul. Zinchenko has fouled somebody in the box. As Thiago Silva's gone down. And it's a Chelsea free kick. Zinchenko all over Thiago Silva. Manhandling him and just throws him to the floor. And then he's laughing as if to say... As if to basically say, I don't know why it's been given. Because you just wrestled the bloke to the floor. What's wrong with you? Right, we take the free kick short to Reece James. Up to Kai Havertz. Tries to flick it inside to Conte, but Man City win it back. Kyle Walker, 10 yards inside his own half. Right back position. Inside to Bernardo Silva. Werner's around him. Steps away. It's actually Gundogan. And he tries to lay the ball off. And Chelsea win it back. We play it forward to Mason Mount. Havertz does well. Mount collects the ball. Turns away from trouble and goes back to Rudiger. Nice and simple. Rudiger, there's a runner. Werner over the top and he's looking for him. Stones comes across and fluffs his clearance. Havertz picks the ball up. He's edge of the box, left-hand side, Havertz. Now it's Mason Mount. Havertz to the byline. Cross comes into Werner. Oh, he's hit it. Werner smacked it against his other foot and it's gone away. No spoilers, Michael. Nobody else. No spoilers, people. Now Sterling breaks for Man City over halfway into our half. Edge of the box now. Sterling. Cross to the back post. Ben Chilwell gets a great ball, a great block at the back post, and we get it away. And Zinchenko, 10 yards outside our half to Sterling. This is open, this game. Really open. Sterling up against Aspi, forcing backwards. Gundogan. Foden. Gundogan. 25 yards from goal. Wide left to Zinchenko. Plays the ball into the feet of Riyad Mahrez, who's come off the right wing and plays it back out to Zinchenko. Chelsea holding their line on the edge of the box. Sterling's got it. Up against Aspi. Plays it inside to Mahrez. Tries to take it around Reece James, and Reece James plays it away and does well. Then Zinchenko up against Kai Havertz. Falls over. Referee says it's a throw-in. Zinchenko's laughing already. That's twice he's laughed at the referee. Should we book for that? You can't laugh on a football pitch. What's wrong with you? But great ball. Kai Havertz plays it back to Timo Werner, and he's missed it. It's come into him, and he's on the corner 6-yard box. Werner, all he's got to do is left foot, and he doesn't get his foot. He basically fluffs it, Werner. Comes off his right ankle and goes away from goal. Big chance, and Werner fluffed that one. But let's get behind him. Let's keep going. We're finding spaces, both sides of Man City's defence. They've got the ball halfway inside our half. Gundogan. Jorginho comes out to meet him, so he goes wide right to Kyle Walker. Inside to Gundogan, halfway inside our half. Right of centre. Goes one more to Mahrez. Chilwell goes to shut him down, forcing backwards to Walker. Mount goes to Walker. He plays it forward. Gundogan, 1-2. Wide left to Bernardo Silva. Well, good challenge from Rudiger. We find Mason Mount forward. He comes inside. He's been pulled back by Thiago. It is Gundogan. I will get my teeth in a minute. Foul. Mason Mount's complaining to the referee. He's come inside Gundogan on the halfway line, and he's pulled him back, pulled his shirt. It's a booking. Not booked. 11 gone. Open game. Both sides, dangerous positions. Chelsea have got in twice down the right, once down the left. And Chelsea play the ball wide right to Reece James, who collects it, takes it down. Looks up the line for Werner to make that run again against Diaz. Diaz has fallen over. Werner, right-hand side, right by the byline. By the corner flag, Werner comes inside, looking for an option. He's got N'Golo Conte into the box, but his first touch is poor. And Man City get the ball away. Play it forward to De Bruyne, to Foden. They're giving the ball away. Well done, Kai Havertz, who nicked in and won it back. Rudiger plays it wide left to Ben Chilwell. Man City with 5 strung out across their back line. Mount finds Jorginho, finds Rudiger, who finds Thiago Silva. Bottom of the centre circle, nice and simple. One more to Aspi. Man City defending, everyone behind the ball. That little ball inside to Jorginho. They're trying to pinpoint Jorginho with Foden. We go back to Silva, plays a raking ball wide left to Ben Chilwell. Heads it back inside to Mason Mount, but Ben Chilwell's offside and unlucky. But that was a big chance for Werner. Havertz done well down the left-hand side. He's just outside the box and he squares it. He pulls the ball back towards the penalty spot. And Werner, you can see his eyes light up and he swings his left foot and it goes in between his left foot and his right ankle and deflects away. He timed it all wrong. Anyway, it will take a chance when it comes to him. Come on, Timo. Let's get this goal. Man City, Ederson goes short to Diaz, who finds Walker. Long ball over the top, looking for a run of Kevin De Bruyne, but Thiago Silva comes across, gets the foot in and puts it away. So Man City throw-in, halfway inside the Chelsea half. Come on now. Right. Man City to take it. Walker to take it. Looking for options. 13 minutes gone. Throw the ball back to Diaz. Diaz in the bottom of the centre circle. Looking for options. Chelsea in defensive shape. Everyone defending our half, and he's giving the ball away. Mason Mount's nicked in and won it. Halfway line Mount. Been shut down by Bernardo Silva. Chilwell's down the wing left-hand side. Plays the ball inside looking for Werner, but Mount's won it. Mount's in the box. Left-hand side. Pulls it back to Timo. Timo, unlucky. Werner gets it out of his feet and he drills it bottom left corner and Ederson saves it. Unlucky Timo. Michael, stop putting comments on like that just before I'm talking about it, mate. How many more times? Deary me. Anyway, Man City have played it forward. We've won the ball back. Halfway line. Werner now, edge of the box, takes on Diaz. Left foot shot. Werner into the side letting. Unlucky Timo. It was deflected. It was deflected. Thomas Tuchel is giving all this to the fans to applaud Chelsea. Chelsea are doing really well. Timo Werner's busy. He's done really well so far. Unlucky. Unlucky, Timo. It's actually deflected away for a corner. Chelsea are doing well here. We're winning back possession high, and we're hitting them. There's no one protecting their back four. Chelsea corner from our left wing position. The big guns are up. Silva, Havertz, Rudiger on the penalty spot. Corner comes in from Reece James towards the back post. Easy for Edison, who collects it. Claims it simple. And then he rolls it out. Man City looking to break. Man City got 4-on-3. Havertz is tracking back. Played it wide right to De Bruyne. He goes around Ben Chilwell, but Kai Havertz comes in and does so well to just get his body in the way. And he's supported by N'Golo Kante. And we win it off De Bruyne on the edge of our box. Outstanding. Outstanding. Chelsea play it to the right-hand side of our box to Aspi. Aspi collects it. Nice and simple. Goes inside Thiago Silva. Silva goes one more to Rudiger. Back to Silva. Aspi, halfway inside our half. Plays it wide right to Reece James. And Sterling comes over. Forcing backwards. Back to Aspi, who launches it up the line. Diaz heads the ball away. Referee ignores the linesman flag. And Man City play the ball forward and Gundogan. Wide right now to Riyad Mahrez. Chilwell goes out to meet him. Edge of our box. He looks to come inside on his left foot. And Chilwell's holding him up and done well. Plays it inside to Silva. Gundogan back to goal. Chelsea forcing them backwards to the centre circle. And we do. Stones finds Diaz. Chelsea players are back in their defensive shape. Silva. Back to Diaz. Inside to Gundogan. Looking for that little flick ball to Zinchenko, who plays it forward blind. De Bruyne does pick the ball up, but then tries to find a run of Sterling. Reece James then goes across and does well to beat two challenges. And then Jorginho beats Foden, and we go back to Silva on the edge of our own box. Referee's noted a foul, but says play on, and Silva plays it wide right, wide left to Chilwell. Heads the ball up the line to Mason Mount. In behind Kyle Walker, holds the ball up, comes back inside and plays the run to Werner. Werner's got Zinchenko on the edge of the box. Plays it wide left to Chilwell. There's a man on the edge, it's Conte. Wide open. Conte with a header. And it goes just wide with two Man City defenders falling into each other. Deary me. Chelsea have got this on the counter. Big time. Simon, you are spot on, my old chum. Spot on. Conte, back post, heads it 5 yards wide. Being closed down by both Diaz and by Raheem Sterling. Conte, the man mountain, that's the man mountain basketball height, N'Golo Kante, wins the header against the centre-back. Deary me. Come on now. Right, Man City take the goal kick, and I go short to Stones, outside his own box. Gives it to Gundogan short. Chelsea in defensive shape. Everyone's behind the ball. Man City dropping to get hold of the ball. Gundogan and Stones play 1-2s. Halfway inside his own half, dead centre, John Stones. Looks for an option, hasn't got one. Thinks about it twice. Then plays it inside to Foden, who lays it off to Bernardo Silva. Over halfway, 10 yards inside our half, but moving out to the right-hand side. Chelsea are just in a defensive shape. He's got no one, so goes back to Stones. Bottom of the centre circle, John Stones. Halfway line. Looks for an option. Gives it to Gundogan. Gundogan. Finds Silva, finds Mahrez, back to Walker on the halfway line. Goes square to Stones. Centre circle. Chelsea, everyone behind the ball. All backed off. Finds Zinchenko. He's pushed up, playing up. He's not playing left back. Without the ball, he's pushed up, playing like an extra midfielder. And Man City are dominating possession, but not going anywhere at the moment. Stones is inside the halfway line. No option. Wide right to Walker. Right of centre, Walker. Holds it up. Inside to Stones. Stones. Zinchenko comes inside. Collects the ball. Gives it to Gundogan and goes wide left to Diaz. Diaz finds De Bruyne with Jorginho all over him. Turns away from Jorginho to the left-hand side. Looks for a run of Sterling. But Reece James got his arms out. And then Aspi covers him and clears the ball away. 18 gone. Good game this, open. Chelsea's counter-attack is on all day. Man City take the throw in short quickly. Zinchenko holds off Werner, but Werner's tracking back in the right back position and does well to force a throw in for Man City. I go back to Diaz. Tuchel's up, telling the players what to do. He's up on the sideline, orchestrating. Smartly dressed. He doesn't wear a tracksuit for Champions League. Man City play the ball forward and they have to play it backwards. And it goes all the way back to Edison. Chelsea doing well in the defensive shape here. Play out to left-hand side to Diaz. Diaz, Stones and Walker are split across the width of the pitch with Zinchenko pushed up. Inside to Stones, who finds Walker. Mount goes. Plays one up the line to Mahrez. Chilwell's after him straight away, forcing him backwards. Falls over. Referee, of course, gives a free kick. Mahrez is giving it all this because he can't have it his own way. Aguero's sitting there stern-faced, on arms folded. Last game for Man City. He's on the bench. Man City take the free kick short quickly, but go backwards. Now they find Diaz. Finds Zinchenko, who's inside. Back to Diaz. Chelsea doing well with their defensive shape. Force them back again. Stones on the edge of his own box here. Stones. To John Stones. Comes forward, then stops. Havertz in front of him. He's looking for an option. Zinchenko's there. Lays it off to Gundogan, who's dropped in. And now they find Diaz. Over halfway, left-hand side. Left to centre. Comes inside, lays it off to Zinchenko, who tries to find a ball to Bernardo Silva. But Mason Mount's tracked back and won the ball. Then Havertz collects it under pressure. Does well to turn away. Finds Werner, who's been taken out. Referee says play on. Sterling's driving forward. Up against Aspie. Comes inside. He's got Kevin De Bruyne on the left-hand side. De Bruyne flicks it back inside. And there's Aspie diving in to block the cross and gets it away for a corner. But I think he's offside. He's offside. It's a Chelsea goal kick. He is offside. Let's have a look here. Showing a replay. He's about a yard off. Great shout from the linesman. Well done, Lino. Chelsea back in numbers as well. Done really, really well to react and get back in numbers. Right, Guardiola's up already. Looks like he's trying to change things. Chelsea are doing all right at the moment. I'm seeing the Chelsea bench at the minute. Emerson, Kovacic, Ryan Clark, Giroud. Never see him in the same room. Mendy's going to take the free kick for the offside. He launches it wide. Right wing. Havertz is there. Flicks it inside to Mount. Who brings it down. Chests it to Jorginho. Plays a great ball out to Chilwell. Chilwell. He's got Walker up against him. Goes back inside Jorginho, who under pressure just goes back to Silva, who plays it wide right to Aspie. Right in front of Guardiola. Collects it. Plays it into the feet of Havertz, who drops to get it. And he's got space, Havertz. And he plays it wide left to Chilwell. Edge of the box. Chilwell cross comes in. He should have pulled it back to Mount on the edge. He tried to find Werner. They get it away, only just, but Chilwell finds Mount again. Outside their box, Jorginho collects it, halfway inside their half. Right of centre to Aspie, ball inside to Conte, first time to Reece James. Corner their box, right-hand side, into the feet of Werner on the edge. Werner, wide right to Reece James. Havertz is calling for it in the box. Cross comes in, Diaz gets it away. John Stones even. Rudiger collects it outside of their box. Man City, everyone's back behind the ball, panicking. Jorginho collects it, and then Man City push out. We go back to Silva, who comes back inside and finds Ben Chilwell. But Walker's got it and heads it back inside to Mahrez. And then Walker goes up the line. Mahrez finds him. Turns inside Ben Chilwell. Then Jorginho clatters him on the halfway line. Takes him out. Well done. Jorginho, nice little professional foul. Well done there. Not a booking. That was good again. Chelsea are getting their wing-backs into space, especially Ben Chilwell. Riyad Mahrez doesn't want to support Kyle Walker. And there's so much space there. Man City have taken the free kick quickly and they play it square. They play it across the other side of the pitch to Diaz, who strides forward, the left wing position, gives it to Sterling, who's got Reece James straight after him. And then Sterling just falls over. Reece James is standing there as if to say, I've hardly touched him. Tuchel's up, encouraging the players. Sterling and Reece James have a little bit of argy-bargy here. Sterling just falls over. It's ridiculous. I don't even know. So Sterling collects the ball and Reece James, they're both sort of holding on to each other. And Sterling just kneels down and makes out he's been caught on the back of the leg and he's not been touched. Book him for simulation. We take the free kick, launch it forward, looking for Werner. Diaz holds him off and heads it away, but Reece James wins second ball. They head it back to Zinchenko and Chelsea put under pressure. Edison launches it up to halfway, but Silva's read it in front of De Bruyne and wins it. Heads it down to Aspie, plays it one more to Reece James. Another ball up the line just to get the ball away under pressure, but it goes out of play. It's a Man City throw-in, halfway inside their own half. Tuchel's barking his orders here, big time. Zinchenko, he's trying to do the Cancelo role. In possession, he comes inside as a midfielder. Then he's expected to get back in position when they lose the ball, and that's where we can get danger. Conte, taken out. They take the throw in short, Man City, and they launch the ball up the line. We play it back inside. Havertz and Conte go for the ball with 2 Man City defenders, and Diaz takes out Conte, and it's a Chelsea free kick on the right-hand side. It's about 25 yards from goal. It's just outside the width of the box on the right-hand side. Chelsea fans in full voice, that I can see anyway. Can't hear it, obviously, because I can't play the sound because I'll get banned. Anyway, Reece James is over it with his new hairdo. Reece James and Ben Chilwell over it. Man City's holding a high defensive line. Edison's orchestrating. Man City are holding the line on their penalty spot. Everyone's up for Chelsea. Will it be a left foot in swinger or right foot out swinger? We've got 2 men on the edge of the box as well, Jorginho and Chilwell. Cross comes in from Reece James, headed by Kai Havertz. They get it away. Then Timo heads it back to Reece James. We keep the ball alive. Goes back to Conte. And he takes no risks to go back to Mendy. But Mendy collects it 10 yards outside his own box. Now launches it forward. Zinchenko, free header. Heads it back towards halfway. Silva heads it down, or Foden heads it down. They find De Bruyne. Left wing, halfway line. Forced back inside. Or backwards to Diaz. Now John Stones. He's about 10 yards away from the halfway line. Dead centre John Stones. Walks forward to the bottom of the centre circle. Inside his own half. Chelsea, everyone behind the ball inside our half at the moment. Stones is allowed time to move from left to right. He's got no options to go square to Walker. Chelsea's defensive shape is good. Walker has to come back inside to Stones. He's got freedom to move over halfway and play it left-hand side with Chelsea shuffling across. Diaz finds De Bruyne. He goes wide left to Sterling. He's going to fall over up against Reece James. He takes him onto the byline. He's got past him, but then Reece James does well to nick the ball off of him. Holds off Sterling. Plays the ball off for Kevin De Bruyne. Well done, Reece James. Chelsea have got themselves a goal kick. Sterling up against Reece James. Reece James got him in his pocket at the moment. Just got to keep it that way. Well done, Reece James. I can safely say, people, if you remember the last All-English final, the bin dippers against Tottenham, that was dire. This is already so much better. We play the ball forward, and Man City have come forward, and De Bruyne picks the ball up, and Foden, great challenge from Tony Rudiger. Deary me. We play the ball forward, and Man City instantly head the ball back, and De Bruyne finds space, and he finds Phil Foden, and he's in, edge of the 6-yard box, and he's just about to ping it left foot outside of his boot to the bottom corner to score. And there's Rudiger with an outstanding challenge to block it, and Chelsea live again. Big chance for City and a great challenge from Rudiger. And Chelsea play the ball forward, looking for the run of Werner on the right-hand side. Goes out of play. It's a Man City throw-in. Guardiola's up. Great play from De Bruyne. He's on the corner of the box. He plays the ball inside to Foden, and he's about to pull the trigger. And Rudiger, what an excellent challenge that was. One of the best tackles I've seen in a long time. Man City take the throw in short. They launch it forward. Foden tries to head it forward. Chilwell just launches it. Then Man City get the ball away. Reece James finds Havertz, who finds Conte. Back to Reece James, right in front of the benches. And goes one more to Aspi. Thiago Silva, halfway inside our half. Plays it wide right to Reece James. Turns away from Raheem Sterling. Then goes one more to Havertz, who's dropped deep to get it. Plays it back to Aspi. Tuchel's barking his orders. He's very, very agitated, Tuchel, at the minute. We've gone all the way back to Mendy, who finds Rudiger. Rudiger launches one high, over halfway. Werner's making a run across. They head it down to Walker. Mason Mount goes to challenge him, but Werner's offside. Werner's trying to tell him that he doesn't understand why. So, Man City free kick. 28 minutes gone. It's a good game so far. Both teams have got in good positions. Stones has got the ball. Bottom of the centre circle. He goes inside to Gundogan. Gundogan goes wide left to Zinchenko. He's got a bit of space to go 10 yards forward, and he does. Then Havertz comes across and forces him backwards. Plays a 1-2 with Gundogan, then finds Diaz. Bernardo Silva on the halfway line. Chelsea backed off inside our half, in our shape. He's got no option forward, so he goes square to Gundogan, left to centre. Back to Bernardo Silva on the centre spot. Back to Gundogan, 10 yards to his left. Plays it wide left to Diaz. No option. Back to Stones. Bottom of the centre circle. Chelsea doing well here at the minute. Stones literally on the centre spot. There's a ball wide right, and it's Walker who strides forward, takes on Chilwell, who beats him who steps inside of him. Walker does get the cross in, and it evades Riyad Mahrez, who's on the end of it, just outside the 6-yard box. Dangerous moment, and we get away with it. Chelsea play the ball forward, and Timo Werner's picked up the second ball. He's been fouled by Gundogan. The referee says play on. He finds Sterling. Sterling, left-hand side of our box. Chelsea backing off. He shoots. It's blocked off the back of Azpilicueta and just rolls to the left-hand side of the box. And Mendy says to Chilwell, leave it alone. Collects it, calms it all down. But they're targeting the left-hand side. They're targeting between Reece James and Azpi. And we're doing both sides. Good spell for Man City, 5 minutes. Chelsea have done well defensively. And again, what a challenge from Tony Rudiger. Chelsea have got the ball with Mendy. Foden now shuts him down, so he picks up and rolls it to Thiago Silva. Silva up to halfway, launches it. Havertz goes up against Diaz, loses the header. And then De Bruyne wins the ball in front of Conte. De Bruyne plays it, tries to nutmeg Reece James, and James blocks it off. It goes out for a Man City throw-in, halfway inside our half. Dangerous moment for Man City, just in front of Mahrez. They take the throw in short. Zinchenko gets it back from Foden, but Azpi pushes him backwards, and Zinchenko gets his foot all wrong. He's lost the ball, and Timo Werner's got it. Halfway inside their half, comes inside to N'Golo Conte. Into the feet of Kai Havertz, who's dropped in that little bit of space. Back to Reece James. Slows it down as Man City got all the way, everyone back in behind their own half, in behind the ball. Silva finds Azpi, under pressure from Foden. Plays it, tries to play it forward up the line and gives it straight to De Bruyne. Halfway line, finds Foden. And there's Jorginho fouling him all over him. Fouls Phil Foden. Free kick to Man City right in front of Tuchel, who's barking his orders. And they take it quickly forward to Silva. Lays it off to Gundogan. Finds De Bruyne. Holds off Havertz. Drives forward De Bruyne. But Havertz steps in and wins it off of him. De Bruyne's trying to claim he was pulled back and he wasn't. And Chelsea play the ball forward to Mason Mount. He loses possession. Man City have got it with Walker inside the centre circle. Strides forward to the right-hand side. Takes on Ben Chilwell, but plays the ball straight at him. And then Chilwell holds him off and does well and finds Mason Mount. Mason Mount, Chilwell, comes inside of Walker. Mount, nice and simple. Gives it back to Rudiger. Halfway inside our half. Left-hand side. He goes back inside Thiago Silva. He's 10 yards outside of our box. Goes one more to Azpi. Man City are pushed up. Back to Silva. Goes back to Mendy. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Mendy's telling people to push forward. Chelsea have split their defenders again to show for the ball. And Rudiger turns away from Mahrez and finds Chilwell. Level the edge of our box. And Chilwell right-footed up the line. Looking for Mason Mount, who does win the ball, but he's been caught. But Jorginho's got it and finds Reece James over halfway. He's got Havertz on his outside. Reece James looking for Werner. Finds him. Werner's pulled off to the left-hand side. Edge of the box, Werner. Comes inside. Has to lay the ball off as Man City got back into shape. Conte finds Azpi. Azpi, right-hand side of the box, just outside it. Finds Reece James. Back to Conte. Turns away from Bernardo Silva to left. Mason Mount's up and finds Ben Chilwell. Left corner of their box. Back outside to Mason Mount. City all back defending. Gone back to Rudiger. Back to Thiago Silva. Top of the centre circle. Looking for that runner Chilwell. And he finds him. Well, he tries to find him. But Walker was alive to it and heads it back down to Edison. And Edison's got the ball. Chelsea are definitely getting behind Man City here at will. Right, Edison's taking his time. He plays it forward. Bernardo Silva up to halfway, right of centre, gives the ball straight to Chilwell, but then he gets back in and nicks the ball off of Mason Mount. Goes back to Walker, goes back to John Stones, halfway inside his own half, dead centre. He's allowed to come forward as Chelsea back off to the halfway line. Stones got no options, so goes to left-hand side to Diaz. Chelsea shuffle across. Havertz is there. And Foden makes a run. Thiago Silva above him, heads the ball away. Finds Reece James and launches it up to halfway. Out of play over Thomas Tuchel's head. Tuchel's having a go at the referee. Someone's been booked here, yellow carded. Who is it? There was a foul on Mason Mount. It's Gundogan's been booked. Late tackle on Mason Mount. Good. They both went up for a ball that's played up high and he's caught Mason Mount big time. Showing a Chelsea fan who's saying to the referee, you should have seen that, given it all this. Thiago Silva was down. What's up with him? Silva's down. He's just been helped up by Aspi and Reece James. What's up with Thiago Silva? Man City players all taking refreshments, getting encouragement from Pep Guardiola, and Chelsea players now do the same. Thiago Silva's holding his groin. Ryan Clark's warming up. Giroud. Thiago Silva doesn't look comfortable here. He's holding on to his groin. Hopefully it's not serious. He's been seen. He's walked across the side of the pitch, talked to the physios, and with that, Thomas Tuchel is talking to his players. I think he's going to be all right, Silva. He doesn't look like he's going to come off. I think he'll be all right. He jumped up for a header with Phil Foden. It's just the way he landed. I think he'll be all right. Come on, Thiago. Yeah, Giroud's warming up. Tuchel. Thiago Silva's fine. He's going to come back on. He's all good. What's happening now? I don't know what's happening. The referee, who had possession, it went out for a throw-in. Thiago Silva's about to come back on. The referee says play on. So Man City have got the ball. Chelsea down to 10 men as it stands at the minute, with Thiago Silva waiting to come back on. City's still got possession. Thiago Silva's back on now. Stones strides forward. Just 10 yards inside our half. Blows wide right to Mahrez. Inside to Foden. Shut down. So goes back to Walker, who comes across the left-hand side of centre to Diaz. Havertz goes. Plays it forward to Zinchenko. Aspi goes to meet him. To Sterling, but Reece James meets him. Then Conte takes the ball off De Bruyne. Chelsea over halfway with Conte. Havertz to his right. Werner to his left. Pick the right ball. He does. He finds Kai Havertz, who comes inside. He tries to come inside on his left foot and shoot rather than play the ball first time to Werner. They get the ball away. Havertz, you got to play that ball first time. Good play from Chelsea. We're in. We were in. Right, City come forward, over halfway, into De Bruyne. Wide right to Mahrez, up against Chilwell, edge of the box. Turns back onto his right foot. Cross comes in, straight to the arms of Mendy. What a chance that was for Chelsea. And honestly, Havertz, the ball was played outside to Havertz. Werner was on the far post. He was in behind the two defenders. And Havertz, he had Mason Mount there as well. Or was it Chilwell? And he tried to come inside. And what he's done is he's played the ball to the right-hand side. He's cut inside on his left foot rather than play the ball first time. Silva's down. Silva's coming off. He's down on his knees. He looks like really upset, Silva. I think he's crying. He's not crying. He's coming off. Christensen's coming on for Thiago Silva. The ball's played to the right-hand side of the penalty box. And City's defenders were backing off. You had Diaz and Stones, but you had Werner behind them with Chilwell or Mount. And basically, and as Kai Havertz collects the ball, rather than play the ball across the 6-yard box to the right-hand side to the back post, he takes a touch inside. And as he does that, two defenders converge on him and take it off him. Thiago Silva's coming off and he's gutted. He's absolutely gutted. He's not crying, he's just gutted. He looks really disconsolate. He's had a big hug from Reece James, who said something to him. Sterling shakes his hand. Silva's off for Andreas Christensen. Tuchel gives him a word of advice. Christensen's on. He looks gutted, Silva. Let's keep going. Come on, this is good so far. We put the ball out of play for Silva to get seen to, and Man City pick it back to us. Looks like it's Hakim Ziyech and Giroud that are warming up. Anyway, Mendy's got the ball in his 6-yard box. From Man City giving the ball back to us, and he collects it. Christensen drops to his right-hand side. He gives it to him. Inside our box, Christensen goes one more to Aspi. Aspi inside to Jorginho under pressure. Holds the ball up. Back to Aspie, get it away. Launches it up to halfway. Well done. Long ball. Werner trying to win it against Diaz. Doesn't, but Conte wins second ball and finds Mount, who finds Havertz. And there's Chilwell making a run, not being tracked by Mahrez. Chilwell launches it to the back post to Werner. Takes a touch inside, looking for Havertz, but it's too high. And they get it away. Up to De Bruyne, holding off Jorginho, but well done. Chelsea win it off of them on halfway. And we find Christensen under pressure from Foden. Goes back to Mendy. Penalty spot, Mendy. Foden's trying to shut him down. One more wide to Christensen. Hudson-Odoi's warming up as well. Mendy in his 6-yard box. Taking his time. Get it away. Launches it to left-hand side to Chilwell. Takes it, volleys it first time up the line to Mount. Holds off the challenge. I think it's Stones or Walker. And there's Chilwell on the overlap. Gives it back to Mount. 10 yards inside their half. Just over halfway. Mount, long ball wide right. Looking for Reece James and Akers. Zinchenko comes out to meet him. Sterling's tracked back to cover. Jorginho to Rudiger. One more to Chilwell. 25 yards from goal on the byline. Mount comes inside to show for him. Gives the ball to him. Goes back to Rudiger. To Christensen. Centre circle. On for Thiago Silva. Rudiger now. Launches one. Wide right to Reece James. Zinchenko wins it off of him. Heads it away. Gets supported by Pep Guardiola. And it's a Chelsea throw-in halfway inside their half. Thiago Silva sitting on the steps. He's gutted, bless him. He's just put a shirt over the top of his head. Chelsea got the ball. Reece James. Wide right to Havertz. Just slows it down. Back to Aspie. 25 yards from goal. Back to Christensen. Back out to Aspie. Chilwell's and Akers on the left-hand side if we can find him. Reece James comes inside and then shut down. So goes back to Christensen on the halfway line. Right centre. Aspie. Reece James inside to Conte. Plays a 1-2 and Reece James collects it in front of Bernardo Silva, who dives in and clears the ball away. Chelsea are working him well here. Chelsea's passing is sharp and crisp. It's good. Kovacic will be second half. I'd imagine his dynamism from midfield could be the difference second half. Chelsea possession nice and simple. Gone back to Mendy. City are coming out. Trying to shut us down. We found Aspie on the right. Back inside to Mendy. Collects it on the penalty spot. Goes that ball over the top to Chilwell on the byline, hugging it. Plays it inside first time to Mount. Collects it, able to turn and plays the ball to the run of Havertz. Havertz is in on goal. He goes round the keeper. Kai Havertz. Havertz scores! Come on! Come on! Chelsea 1. Man City 0. Kai Havertz, come on! Get in there! Come on! Great play from Chelsea. Outstanding from Chelsea. We pick the ball up in the middle of midfield and Mason Mount. What happens is Mendy launches the ball up to left-hand side to Ben Chilwell. And Chilwell, first time volley up the line to Mason Mount, who works across. And he actually plays it just inside. City back off. And Mason Mount collects it on the halfway line. Werner takes Diaz with him, left. And Kai Havertz just runs through the middle of their back four. He plays it around Edison, who handballs it outside the box. And Edison, it falls to Kai Havertz, and he taps the ball home. He doesn't actually handball it. Brilliant play. Timo Werner was outstanding. His run, when Chelsea collect the ball, it's a great move. Tuchel's giving it all some of this as well. Brilliant from Chelsea. Mendy, floated ball to Chilwell. He's halfway inside our half. He flicks it inside to Mason Mount. He's got Walker with him. And as Mason Mount collects it, Walker backs off. And John Stones does as well. And at that point, Werner goes up the line. And he takes Diaz with him. And Zinchenko, who's been playing further forward, is stranded. And as Kai Havertz makes that run, Mason Mount looks up and plays just a simple ball to the feet of Kai Havertz. And he's in. And he collects it right on the edge as Edison comes out. He flicks it past him or underneath him. And Edison can only deflect it just behind him, and Havertz with an open goal just steps it, slides the ball home. Man City 0, Chelsea 1. Come on! Man City are rattled here. They're absolutely rattled. They've got no defensive midfielders, and honestly, what a ball! Mason Mount was a brilliant ball from Mount. Great finish from Kai Havertz. But when you see the replay of that goal, Timo Werner takes Diaz. If you think Man City are playing Walker on the right-hand side, Chelsea's just launching the ball forward and Man City are getting the ball away. I'll go for the goal again. Chelsea won back possession inside our half. Rudiger finds Chilwell on the byline. Chilwell, ball inside, looking for Havertz, who chests it down and does well. And Reece James on the overlap. Sterling's tracking back. Reece James, 10 yards outside their box. Zinchenko comes over with Sterling and James just holds the ball up and does really well and goes back to Aspi. Aspi to Christensen, 10 yards inside our half. Come on now. Aspi. Inside to Christensen. To Aspi. Wide right to Reece James. Right in front of Tuchel. Just taking his time. Aspi finds Jorginho. Finds Reece James. First little one-touch balls here in triangles. And now Aspi tries to play the ball forward. It deflects off a Man City player. But Christensen steps in front of Foden and gets it away, launches it. And Havertz is up against Kyle Walker. He's got Werner with him as well. It's actually Mason Mount. And Mason Mount shuts him down. Plays it off Kyle Walker. Chelsea throwing 10 yards inside their half. Chelsea are on top here. Man City will opened up wide open. We said about Man City and they're not playing defensive midfielders. Was it genius or was it stupidity? And I have to say, wide open. Absolutely wide open. Chelsea have got possession from the throw-in. They go back to Rudiger, to Christensen. It's come over to Aspi. And now Reece James collects it halfway inside their half. Right wing. Conte goes in front of him. He gives it to him. Flicks it outside to him. Conte flicks the ball inside to Havertz. Werner, unlucky Timo. Werner makes a run towards the edge of the 6-yard box in front of the goal. Takes it on his chest, but his touch is poor. And it goes out of play. Unlucky. He tries to turn and volley it. Unlucky. But when they play the ball forward there, Chelsea... You got Werner outside the 6-yard box in the corner. You got Havertz behind him. You got Mason Mount and Chilwell unmarked back post. John Stones comes out with the ball from Ederson. We got 3 minutes of injury time at the end of the first half. Stones finds Gundogan, gets the ball back. Bottom of the centre circle. Goes one more to Diaz. They play it forward to Raheem Sterling and the ball goes out of play. Reece James up against Sterling. Man City fans, not singing anymore. Thomas Tuchel is doing all this to the players. He's encouraging the players. This is good. This is good. This is really good. We go back to Aspi, back to Reece James, to Christensen. Plays it to Mendy, who's the left-hand side of his penalty box. Shut down by De Bruyne. Just gives it to Rudiger. Under pressure. Stupid ball from Mendy. And he's got a rocket from Rudiger as well. Rudiger's just given him what for. It's a stupid ball from Mendy. He should have just launched it. Man City have pushed up to the edge of our box with a press. Mahrez shut down Rudiger, but Rudiger did well to recover the situation to win a Chelsea throw-in. But the ball from Mendy was just ridiculous. Chelsea the throw-in. Level the edge of our box, up the line. Headed away by Walker, inside. They've won the second ball with Foden. Goes back to Gundogan. Left-hand side is Zinchenko. Chelsea shuffle across in their shape. Gundogan goes back to Diaz. Inside to John Stones, right of centre. Centre circle, John Stones. Looking for an option. Chelsea back in their shape. Go one more to Diaz. Diaz back to John Stones. Literally centre spot. To his right-hand side is Walker. Mount comes out to challenge him. He goes past Mount, but Mount gets back in. But Mount's fouled him. Walker falls over under the challenge from Mason Mount and Jorginho. It's actually half-time. It's half-time. It's Man City 0. It's Chelsea 1. Come on. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Let me talk you through the goal again, people. We play the ball back to Edouard Mendy. Edouard Mendy, with what he should have done a minute ago, collects it. And what Tony Rudiger does, he drops in. So he drops into just the left-hand side of our box. And Rudiger forces Mahrez, I think, to come out to him. So Chilwell walks up the line, and he's halfway inside our half on the byline. Mendy floats it over to him. And to be fair to Chilwell, he's under no pressure whatsoever. So Mason Mount goes to go and support Chilwell. Look like he's going to go up the line. Then he stops his run and Walker carries on going. Chilwell volleys it inside to Mount. Walker then backs off. But also Stones has just seen what's happening. He's gone across, Stones. Stones and Walker are there. They back off. And as they do that, Mason Mount's allowed to turn on the halfway line. No one near him. And Mount looks up and Kai Havertz makes a run. Timo Werner takes Diaz, who's playing on the left-hand side of their defenders. They're defensive too. They're centre-backs. Left side is centre-backs. Because Stones has gone to go and protect Walker, Diaz thinks I've got to go on that run with Werner. So Werner takes him all the way over to left-hand side. And as he does that, Kai Havertz makes a run, dead centre. And he plays the ball to him, Mason Mount. Perfectly weighted pass. Zinchenko is nowhere. He's trying to get back there. He can't. So Ederson comes out to the edge of his box. Havertz tries to flick it past him. And it sort of deflects off of his knee, but faintly. So the ball doesn't actually move away from the goal. And Havertz just follows up. He keeps his foot in. And he has to take a stride to his left-hand side. And he just slides the ball into an empty net. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. 1-0. Come on now. Deary me. Honestly. I said yesterday, I've been saying it all week, the pressure is on Man City to beat Chelsea. This is not pressure on Chelsea today. This is all about Pep. This is all about he's winning it for a third time. This is all about Man City winning for the first time in their history. This is all about Man City winning the treble this season. This is all about Man City's to lose. There was no pressure on Chelsea coming into this game whatsoever. No pressure at all. And now, Pep Guardiola's gamble to play no naturally defensive-minded midfielders has bit him on his arse, and they've now got to chase the game. Chelsea need to dig in. Just need to dig in. T-Spot, no negativity, mate. Let's just get behind everyone. Let's keep it going. This is great so far. This is outstanding, people. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. 160 likes already. Make sure you smash that like button for me. Get involved in the chat if you haven't done already. I would try to read all of your comments, but I need to take a break. I've got to put my fan on. Hold on. I've got to close my blind. I do apologise if when the goal went in, I was a bit loud. I couldn't help myself. By the way, people, check these out. Them bad boys. Decent. Oh, dearie me. So, Ike, yeah, we can. We're going to be positive, but let's also say this. This game is not over yet. This is a massive 45 minutes for Chelsea. Massive 45 minutes for Chelsea. But what I'm going to tell you is this. The space that Chelsea were finding in that first half, in behind Man City's midfield, in the wide positions, Chilwell is on there all day long. Chilwell is on. He's in the whole time. Riyad Mahrez can't track back. Honestly. You can only watch BT Sport YouTube channel in the UK. They're streaming it live, but if you're in the UK, you can watch it. If you can't, you can't. Woodshedder, proper job. What a first half. I have to say this. I said to you guys about don't listen to any coverage. Don't listen to build up. Don't listen to the biased coverage from BT Sport, from Sky, from the newspapers, from everybody. I happened to see BT Sports coverage when they announced the teams at 2:15. And to say that Rio Ferdinand nearly messed himself when he saw the Man City team is just an understatement. It was all about 6 Man City players in their midfield and attack that could cause Chelsea all sorts of problems. Ferdinand's words were they're going to be popping it about all sorts. I'm just seeing the goal again. It is brilliant. Stones goes with Mount and brilliant. Honestly, Timo Werner. People talk about the lack of goals from Timo Werner. He didn't touch the ball. He wasn't involved in the goal whatsoever. But his presence and his presence alone has opened that up for Chelsea to go 1-0 up. For Kai Havertz, he actually tries to flick it around Ederson, who does well, but Ederson's come out to the edge of his box, and if anything, he's in the D outside of his own box. And I think he's worried about the fact that he's going to handball it. All the Chelsea bench was up as well. And he flicks it around him. But Mason Mount's movement, to just take away, they're now looking at the Chelsea shape. They're now talking about Chelsea shape, which was going to be, you know what, I'm not even going to watch that. I'm going to talk to you guys. I can't be bothered watching this crap from BT Sport. Before the game, it was about how they're going to move everybody about. Ferdinand's words were, and I quote, they'll be popping it about. Honestly, it's just ridiculous. But guys, if you do see the goal, let me see if I can get it on my social media. If you see the goal, just watch the run of Timo Werner. But if anything, Stones himself. They're talking Man City's chances. They've got him behind, but Chelsea have recovered and done well. And the tackle from Tony Rudiger was one of the best I've seen this season. Some people don't rate Rudiger, but this challenge on Phil Foden was absolutely outstanding. Foden was in. Remember the goal Foden scored at Stamford Bridge, where De Bruyne was on the left-hand side and he flicked it inside to Foden and he's on the edge and he's completely unmarked. That's what he did again. And Foden, just showing the Chelsea fans in London going mad. Tuchel was up the line, giving all this to Chelsea fans. Liam Gallagher and Noel Gallagher in the same stadium. They both don't look happy. And there's Roman Abramovich high-fiving everyone, including a certain Andrei Shevchenko in front of him. Deary me. Deary me. Honestly, people. This is record numbers tonight. It is record numbers. Ah, dearie me. Honestly. I've got goosebumps here. I've got nipples like rock cakes over here. What a half from Chelsea. Yes, Man City have got in a couple of times. We've recovered and dealt with it. We've got in more times than they have. And Ben Chilwell is outstanding this half, and he's wide open. Every single time, Ben Chilwell is wide open. Switch to play, and he's there. I'm on 181 likes, people. Smash that like button for me. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. The best Chelsea commentary you're going to see on YouTube. Ball-by-ball commentary. Smash that like button. Let's get 200 before the second half kicks off. Massive half for Chelsea coming up. Big half of football. Chelsea need to remain focused. Need to remain disciplined. Need to keep playing what they're doing. No risks. No stupid passes like Mendy did at the end there. And let's just do it. Let's get second. Let's get second. Oh, this is big. This is big, people. Come on. The pass from Mason Mount was outstanding, but the time that he's given, to just turn. But if you see that, so who just said that about the pass from Mount? I saw it somewhere. But honestly, I don't know what John Stones is doing. Because when Chilwell's on the half, like he's literally on the byline, halfway inside our half, he flicks it inside to Mason Mount. Excuse me, sorry, should have muted it, sorry. But John Stones can see it happening. He can see Kyle Walker goes to shut down Mason Mount. He comes right over to the right-hand side, John Stones. And then when Mason Mount takes a touch, Walker backs away. Stones is then isolated. And at that point, Werner makes a run down the line. He takes Diaz from the middle out to the left-hand side, which gives Kai Havertz, who's in behind, he's already in front of Zinchenko inside his own half. And Zinchenko is nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. God, come on, more of the same. If we get another goal, if we get another one here, come on. This is just massive. Let's just go again. Another half of football to win. Come on, Chelsea. 11 more likes. Come on, people. Bantam, thank you very much, mate, for the super chat again. I was halfway through PP when Havertz scored. There's nothing worse than going to the toilet and you can hear a goal go in. God, dear me. Come on, big half of football, Chelsea. Big half of football. Oh, dearie me. Come on now. Honestly, people, this is good. This is really good. The only concern we probably got is Christensen just come on up against the likes of Foden and De Bruyne. Just need to be disciplined. Big half of football. Let's break it down into 15-minute periods. 3 15-minute periods, all important. The first, 45 to 60 minutes. The second, 60 to 75. And the final, 75 to 90. Let's just do it in 3 stages. A blow for Thiago Silva's had to go off with looks like a groin strain. Blow for him. 1 change made already. 4 left. We just need to find this space. We need to play the right passes because Man City are going to come out at us. They've got no choice. And there's going to be more space opening up for Chelsea in the wide areas, especially Ben Chilwell on the left-hand side. Let's keep our eye on him because he's in. Mahrez can't track back. At least Sterling's doing it on the left-hand side. Mahrez doesn't track back. And Walker's being isolated. But Walker's being sucked inside. Honestly, the move from Chelsea, as soon as Mason Mount picks up that ball and turns, and Vernon makes his run, we take three City defenders out with 1 pass. Walker, Stones, and Diaz are all taken out of the game. And when the pass is played by Mason Mount, they all look like that. As if to say, oh, there's Kai Havertz there, and there's Zinchenko nowhere. So, any changes from Man City? Doesn't look like it. Aspi and Rudiger are coming out for the second half, leading the line. No changes for Chelsea. Rudiger is going everybody up here. Marcus Alonso's there as well. Oh, George Michael. Rylan Clark, Giroud. Never see him, same room. That's what I'm saying. Right, City coming out. No changes by looks of it for Man City. "45 minutes. Come on, people. 15-minute periods. Let's do this. Chelsea come out now. Man City are out first. Chelsea now come out. There's no changes. Mount and Jorginho are deep in conversation. Over 200 likes already. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Here we go again. Another 45 minutes. If the pressure was on Man City to win this game before kickoff, think of how much it's ramped up now. Just think how much this pressure is ramped up on them to now come out and attack us, and the space is going to open up. Chelsea fans are in full voice. Come on. I'm a minute behind, people, so just a note to say I'm watching it on the BT Sport app. I am a minute behind, so no spoilers in the chat, please. We want to try and live the game through the commentary. Come on, people. Here we go. Referee checks his watch. Chelsea kick off. Timo Werner plays the ball back inside to Jorginho. It goes back inside to Aspi, put under a bit of pressure, and goes inside to Christensen, who plays a nice little dink ball out to Reece James. Heads it forward to Conte, but he loses it under pressure. Foden brings it down. Jorginho's fouled him. Free kick to Man City. Halfway inside our half, left-hand side, left wing. They take it short quickly. Zinchenko's got it. Gives it to Foden. Looks to come inside. Conte's all over him, and then Reece James nicks in and wins the ball. Jorginho to Reece James. He's been fouled by Sterling. He hasn't. He just barged him off the ball. Excuse me. It goes out for a Man City throw-in. Zinchenko to take it. Halfway inside our half. Left-hand side. De Bruyne goes short. Plays it to him. De Bruyne just kicks the ball straight out of play. Deary me. Come on now. Mod, do something about Deddy. Right, Chelsea throwing. Reece James to take it. Up the line. Havertz flicks it on looking for Werner. Not far enough. They clear it. As far as Jorginho, heads the ball away. It's head tennis at the minute. And then Rudiger launches it. Headed back inside our half. Aspi fouls De Bruyne. Does foul him. It's a Man City free kick, which they take quickly. Zinchenko finds Sterling. Reece James is straight out there to shut him down. And he catches him, Reece James. He catches his foot, and Sterling's gone down again. Sterling's moaned about how many more times referee, but he's only been caught properly twice. What he's talking about. Thing is, Sterling's just a joke. He's an absolute joke. Him and Grealish, honestly. Right, Man City, dangerous moment for Man City. Free kick, 25 yards from goal. Just outside the edge of the box on the left-hand side. The actual position of the width of the ball. Chelsea are holding the line up, edge of the box. Mendy's on his 6-yard box on his toes. De Bruyne to take it, right foot in swinger. Diaz Stones at the back post. Chelsea pushed up 5 yards outside. He leaves it. Cross comes in from Foden. Only as far as Conte, who takes it on the knee and then gets rid of the ball. Blocked by Kevin De Bruyne. It goes out for a Chelsea goal kick. And De Bruyne is run after the ball already, giving it to the goalkeeper to try and save time. Chelsea take the goal kick short and we launch it forward. Diaz heads it away. As far as Zinchenko. Heads it inside to Gundogan. Wide right to Walker, who's got some space. Strides into our half, but moves out to the right-hand side and gives it to Mahrez. Chilwell now goes to shut him down and forces Mahrez back over halfway to John Stones. Moves inside towards the centre circle. Then stops and goes back wide right to Mahrez, who strides forward now. Up towards the edge of our box, left-hand side. Inside to Foden. Great challenge from Conte to win the ball back. But Man City have won it back again. Stones. 30 yards from goal. Plays it one more to Gundogan. One more to Zinchenko. Wide left to on the left-hand side. On the wing, on our right-hand side, to Sterling. But Reece James nicks in and wins it. And Conte nicks off the feet of De Bruyne. Conte driving forward, but crowded out of it by Gundogan. Crowds him out and then come away with the ball. Zinchenko drives into our half and now finds Silva. Chilwell forces him inside. He lays the ball off to Gundogan. 35 yards from goal. Dead centre. Moves forward 10 yards and plays it wide right to Walker. Edge of our box, right-hand side. Bernardo Silva. Havertz is there. Mount's there. Goes out to Walker. Cross comes in. Mendy collects it nice and simple. Under no pressure. Falls on the ball. And then just takes his time. Chelsea defensive shape is good. Aspi's talking. Rudiger's talking. Chelsea take the goal kick short quickly. It's worked out to Reece James, who goes back to Christensen, who's been shut down by De Bruyne. Edge of our box and just lays it off to Rudiger, who's got some space, and he finds Chilwell. Takes a touch and then plays it up the line forward to Werner, who brings John Stones across. Stones nicks in and wins it. Chelsea throwing right in front of Tuchel, and Tuchel's barking his orders at Chelsea players to push further forward. We take the throw-in back to Rudiger, who's put under pressure from Foden. Goes back to Mendy. Get rid of it straight away, Mendy. Foden's shutting him down. Mendy, dearie me. Last minute, he eventually gets it away up to Havertz, who doesn't win the challenge. And they nick it just in front of Werner. And now Walker heads it back towards his own goal. Ederson, edge of his box, just collects it. Mason Mount was going to shut him down. Ederson, left-hand side. Diaz. Plays it up to Zinchenko. Havertz works across. Forcing backwards to Diaz. Diaz collects it. Halfway line. Looking for the ball over the top for the run of Sterling. Reece James covers him off. Holds him off. Clears the ball away. Well done, Reece James. Man City kicking towards their supporters. Chelsea are kicking towards our supporters. They take the throw-in back towards Diaz. John Stones, top of the centre circle, inside our half, allowed to come forward 10 yards. Shut down by Conte, and Chelsea win the ball back. Conte finds Jorginho, finds Kai Havertz. Does well, Havertz, just lays it off to Rudiger. Rudiger turns back and goes back to the other side to Aspi. Finds Conte, turns away from Gundogan, who's already booked. Up the line, finds Werner, plays it back inside to Conte. Lays it off to Jorginho. Just goes back nice and simple to Christensen, to Rudiger. Chelsea moving the ball around well. And most importantly, moving Man City about. Rudiger finds Chilwell, who finds Mount, who looks for a give and go. But they cover it off. Bernardo Silva covers off the run. Man City win the ball deep inside their own half. John Stones moves out towards the left-hand side. Bottom of the centre circle. No option. Stops. Has to lay it off to Gundogan, who goes back on the left-hand side to Diaz. Left to centre. Plays the ball early. Zinchenko inside our half. Nutmegs Reece James and now finds De Bruyne. Drives towards the edge of our box. N'Golo Conte. Great sliding tackle. Wins it again. De Bruyne's on his arse. And Chelsea come away with the ball. Brilliant from Conte. Great tackle again. We play it forward to Jorginho. Under pressure. Back to Rudiger. Just stands on the ball. Slows it down. Gives it to Christensen. Back to Rudiger. Man City go to press. Ball goes wide to Chilwell, who's now in acres of space. And Mahrez is trying to get back in to shut him down. He's caught him up. But Chilwell lays it off to Mount. And we go to Werner, who's now pulled to the left wing. Goes back to Mason Mount. Nice and simple. He's offside. Thomas Tuchel is giving Werner a roasting. He's giving Timo Werner a roasting for being offside. But what's a challenge from N'Golo Conte? Absolute brilliant challenge from Conte. Man City take the throw-in, the free kick quickly, I should say. And they're forced from right to left, back to John Stones, bottom of the centre circle. Gets it back from Foden, who's dropped really deep to get it. Jorginho fronts him up. He goes wide right to Walker. Mount's there, shutting him down. Walker goes back to Foden. Plays the ball inside to Bernardo Silva. Gundogan, centre circle. Plays it into De Bruyne. He's in a little pocket. He's actually Zinchenko. They look so alike. And we break it up. We play the ball up the line. Werner looking to get him behind. Unlucky. Diaz slid in and slides in. Unlucky. We played the ball. We won it back and played the ball straight in, trying to get Werner in behind. And Diaz, slide tackle, plays it back to Ederson. Man City with possession. Work it up to halfway and play it left to De Bruyne. It's actually Zinchenko. And Chelsea, with Mason Mount tracking back, it's Kai Havertz. Win it on the edge of our box and we just get the ball away to halfway. Man City play it forward to Kevin De Bruyne. He tries to do a back heel to find Raheem Sterling. Goes straight out of play and De Bruyne's having to go at someone for passing him the ball. And De Bruyne literally back heeled it straight out of play. But that was interesting. Tuchel was having a right go at Werner for being offside. He was literally giving it all this to Werner and Werner's doing this. So Chelsea throwing. 10 yards inside our own half. Reece James up the line to Werner. Flicked forward. Havertz collects the loose ball and drives forward. He's been fouled by Gundogan. He's been booked already. He's brought him down again. To Chelsea free kick. About 30 yards out. Wide right. Right wing. Havertz is Kai Havertz has really come into his own lately. He just is. He's got so much confidence. But when he's got the ball at his feet and he's driving forward and he's holding off challenges, he just glides. He's so similar to Ballack. Chelsea supporters in full voice yet again. Chelsea got a chance to get this ball in the box. It's Ben Chilwell to take it. Man City are holding a high line on the edge of their box here. Havertz, Rudiger, Aspi, Christensen, Werner. Pushed up against their defensive line. Jorginho sitting outside along with Reece James. Cross comes into the back post. Rudiger, they win the first ball. They head it away again, but Aspi picks up second ball. Back to Conte, who launches it over the top just to get the ball away. Rather than go back under pressure from Foden, he takes no risk and just launches it towards their goal out play for a goal kick to Man City. Well done, Conte. Man City take the goal kick quickly. They play it forward to halfway into De Bruyne. He's just run straight into Rudiger. They've both sort of clashed heads. They're both down. Referee saying physio straight on. De Bruyne plays the 1-2 and he runs straight into Rudiger. But Rudiger's down as well. And Rudiger's got a mask on. Phantom of the Opera's down. Referee's going for his card as well here. He's booking. I think he's booking Rudiger for blocking him off. He is. I think Rudiger will be all right. To be fair, they just block each other off. Rudiger and De Bruyne are being seen too. The referees, Rudiger's being seen to by the physios. He's sitting up. Rudiger knows he's being booked. The referee's come over to him. He's talking to him. The referee's bending down talking to him, but he's got the yellow card in his hand. Referee. He's waiting for Rudiger to get up to give him a yellow card. Now the referee's helping him up. Unless he does, he gives him a yellow card. That is brilliant. Let me help you up and I'll book you while you're there. Brilliant. Rudiger's fine. He's all good. It's the give and go, the 1-2. I tell you what, De Bruyne actually runs into Rudiger's shoulder. Rudiger's down, like onto his face. He didn't actually, but De Bruyne's actually hurt. I think De Bruyne runs straight into his shoulder. He's down. He's not happy. De Bruyne. What door here? Someone's at my front door. Hold on. Chelsea fans in full voice. De Bruyne is still down. Right. Come on now. He's still down. He's not happy, De Bruyne. He's laying down. They're sort of... Jesus is coming on for Man City. It could be De Bruyne going off here. So, people, remember I said at half time, 3 15-minute stages. We're approaching the first one being done. Tick. Right, De Bruyne's... Hold on. Oh, dearie me. What's going on here? Oh, dearie me. De Bruyne's got a shiner. He's got a golf ball. He must have done his cheekbone, maybe. He's gone off, De Bruyne. It is a bad clash. Oh, he's crying his eyes out, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, I don't want to see that. He's such a good player. That's sad. De Bruyne is beside himself. He's crying his eyes out. That's not good to see. He's played a pass. He's gone for a run, and he's run straight into Rudiger's shoulder. Rudiger didn't actually. Rudiger sort of, he couldn't really react. And he sort of stood there to block him with no intention to do what he did to him. Like, he's run straight into his shoulder. But De Bruyne's eyes out here, and he's crying his eyes out. De Bruyne on the sideline. They're all standing there looking at him. The physios are there with De Bruyne. De Bruyne's saying, I just want to go off. And they're looking at him still. But he's literally his eyes out here, De Bruyne. Now he's crying his eyes out. I don't want to see that from De Bruyne, bless him. That's 2 games he's played against us. The semi-final, he had to go off. And he's gone off again here. So Man City have got Jesus has come on for De Bruyne. They've now got a focal point up front. They launch a ball into the box. Headed back across goal. And Jorginho goes in. And then Sterling shoots. And it hits Reece James in the chest. They're all appealing for a penalty. Referee saying go away. And the ball's gone away. Cleared away by Chelsea. The free kick from Man City was launched to the far post. They won the first header. And then as Chelsea go to clear it, it goes to the edge of the box. And Sterling... Oh, there you go. So Sterling shoots. Referee's telling him. Sterling shoots. Right, they head it inside. Jorginho half clears it. Sterling shoots. It hits Reece James on the side with his arm down by his side. Hits him on his side. They're looking at VAR, looking at this. The referee said no. He said it's hit the side first onto the arm. Couldn't move the arm away. The referee's saying no penalty. But VAR are looking at it. It comes up, potential penalty check. The play's continued. Man City have got the ball on the halfway line. Check over. They agree with the referee. It's not a penalty. Thank God for that. Zinchenko. Back to Diaz. Foden's dropped halfway inside a half to collect it. Drives forward to left-hand side and shoots high over the bar. Mahrez, they're all still complaining, Man City. They're all saying, the referee is saying, referee's telling every single Man City player, it hit him here, then here. Hit him here, then here. The referee's physically going here, then here. To every single Man City player. As if to say, he couldn't get his arm out of the way. He didn't move his arm forward. It hit him here and there. And they're literally just on a slow-mo replay. The referee doing that, exactly that. Mendy's got the goal kick and he launched it over halfway to the right-hand side. Poor kick. Havertz wins a header back inside and Conte wins another one. Havertz collects it and tries to find Mason Mount. Chelsea actually nick it back and win it. And Mount tries to find Havertz over the top. But Zinchenko's got it covered and goes back to the keeper. Werner goes to shut him down. He plays it first time to John Stones. Right-hand side of his own box, Stones drives forward. Halfway inside his own half, dead centre. Jorginho's after him, trying to shut him down. They force him. Well done, Jorginho. They force him wide left, and Pulisic is about to come on by the looks of it. Jorginho went, and he went to press, and he forced John Stones into playing it early, and then Diaz plays it straight out of play. Chelsea take the throw in quickly with Reece James. Gets it back, plays it forward to Werner, but he's shut down by Diaz, and they win it back. John Stones, just on the edge of his own box. Right wing, plays it to Kyle Walker, 10 yards inside his own half. Mason Mount's there with him. Goes to shut him down, and they play it forward, and then Christensen comes in and wins a good challenge. But then Man City with Gundogan tries to find the ball forward and finds Kai Havertz, who turns away, and he strides forward. Kai Havertz, he's got James on his outside and finds him. Werner's on the back post. Just plays it nice and simple inside Jorginho, just inside their half. Under pressure from Jesus, gives it to Christensen, to Aspi. Ball inside Jorginho, under pressure. Ball over the top. Thought Werner was making a run. Easy for Walker to head back to Ederson. Unlucky. Man City play it forward to Zinchenko, to Gundogan. Back to Zinchenko, back to Diaz. John Stones, bottom of the centre circle inside his own half. Chelsea in a defensive shape inside our half. Plays it 10 yard forward to Mahrez, who's come inside to get the ball. Fernandinho is about to come on for Man City as well. They play it forward and Mahrez turns away from a challenge. He's just to the right-hand side of the centre circle and he plays it to Gundogan. It goes one more Zinchenko to Raheem Sterling. There's Reece James. Plays it inside looking for a 1-2 stone with Foden and Aspi comes out to block it. Man City change. Bernardo Silva's coming off. Fernandinho's coming on. That's Fernandinho and Jesus are on for Man City. 2 changes for them. 1 for Chelsea. Thiago Silva off injured. Towards the end of the first half. Pulisic is about to come on for Chelsea. Who's the change? Man City throwing halfway inside our half. They take it short. Foden gets the ball back. Fernandinho's first touch. He gives it to Kyle Walker. Top of the centre circle. Lays it off to Mahrez, but Chilwell goes to shut him down and Mahrez is forced backwards to Walker. Mount goes out to meet him. Goes to Stones. 1 more to Diaz. First time ball to Zinchenko on the byline. Havertz gets back in and forces him backwards inside to Foden, who's dropped really deep to get it. Fernandinho finds Diaz. Chelsea in a defensive shape. They've got no ball. They're having to go backwards. Wide right now to Walker. Chilwell comes out to meet him. 20 yards from goal. Gundogan. Back to Walker. Inside to Foden. He's got Conte there with him. He flicks the ball out to Sterling. Reece James goes out to meet him. Inside to Zinchenko, forcing them backwards. Kai Havertz is backing up Reece James. It finds Foden. Foden's gone down as if Werner's caught him. He hasn't. They play it out to left-hand side. Our left-hand side. We win it back and then Chilwell tries to find Werner up the line. They head it forward and Jorginho's been taken out. But Havertz has come away with the ball. Over halfway, brilliantly. To left-hand side and finds Werner. Holding the ball up. Back to Chilwell. Back to Rudiger. Man City with Mahrez, with Jesus, are trying to shut us down. Christensen eventually finds Azpilicueta, but it was a challenge that was deflected off the Man City player. It's now a Chelsea throw-in. Fernandinho's had a word. Referee's had a word with Fernandinho about saying he's caught Jorginho already. He's been on for a minute and he's put one on Jorginho already. That's a booking. He's gone over the top of Jorginho's foot. Should be a booking. It's not been given. Timo Werner's coming off. Come on, Timo. You've done well, mate. Your involvement for the goal was brilliant. Werner's come off. He's disappointed, but he's come off, and Christian Pulisic is on. Kai Havertz pushes up as a number 9. False 9. Half 9. Anything you want. A 4.5. 2 of them. Here we go. Chelsea throwing. Halfway inside our half. Right wing. Reece James to take it. Havertz up the line is who he's looking for. Zinchenko wins the first ball. Pulisic goes up with Fernandinho, loses it, but then Conte heads the ball forward, and they just blast it forward again. Then Jesus heads it down to Gundogan, who beats Rudiger to the ball, but they force backwards. And now they play it forward, and Reece James nicks in to win it off of Sterling, and then Conte wins it. It's no foul whatsoever. It's no foul at all, referee. Reece James been penalised for a foul. It was never a foul. The ball's played out to the left-hand side, our right-hand side, and Reece James wins it. But Sterling's gone down or someone's gone down, and they've basically said it was a foul. I think De Bruyne's eye socket's busted. He's there on the sideline. He's got a great big bruise here. Pushed out. He's got like an ice pack on it, but he's got a big dent in here. Doesn't look good. Anyway, Man City have got a free kick. Chelsea are hiding the high line, 10 yards up, outside their penalty box. It's a Man City free kick, left-hand side, where Zinchenko is going to take it, and he swings it into the box, headed away. And it's going to be a Chelsea throw-in. It is. Chelsea throwing, level the edge of the box. Well done. Well defended. Pressure's ramping up on Man City, the Premier League champions. The one that everybody tipped to win this game. The pressure is on them. It is ramping up. Chelsea with a throw-in. Chilwell. Inside to Kai Havertz under pressure. Can't hold it up. And Man City win it back and go back to Diaz, to Stones. Back to Diaz. Bottom of the centre circle. Havertz comes across. Goes back wide right. Just inside his half to Stones. Inside to Foden. Flicks it inside to Fernandinho. Finds Foden, who's flicked it inside. Foden to the edge of the box. Wide right is Mahrez to the back post. Looking for Gundogan. And there's Azpilicueta, who gets in on the 6-yard box and clears the ball away. Good move. Foden plays it inside to Fernandinho, plays it back to him and Foden's away, and he attacks our back line. And brilliant challenge from Azpilicueta. They've taken the corner quickly, and they've given it away to Pulisic. Pulisic's away with Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's taken him out. He hasn't. He's barged him off the ball. Pulisic would have been in. Walker's recovered. Bottom of the centre circle. Plays it wide left to Zinchenko. Zinchenko forward to Jesus. Lays it off. Someone's gone down for Chelsea. Aspi was caught on his foot and he's down. And the referee's told him to stop play. Aspi's... What's happened here? Good move for City. Great one-touch first time passing. Little triangle and Foden was away. And he was attacking our back line. And he played it to the right-hand side to Mahrez, who plays the ball first time across our 6-yard box. Mendy's sort of stranded inside his penalty box, wondering whether he should go or not. Aspi comes sliding in and just gets the ball away. But he's been caught here with Jesus. He's taken a knock on his knee, Aspi. He's down straight away. He's getting assistance from the physios. Guys, as I said to you, this half, 3 15-minute blocks. First one was 45 to 60. This one is 60 to 75. We're nearly there. Then we focus on the final 15. Chelsea fans in full voice. Can't hear him. Guardiola's had a word with his technical staff. Well done, Aspi. Great challenge. When you need the experienced players, so far, touch wood, so far they've turned up. Rudiger with a big tackle on Phil Foden first half. Aspi with a clearance there. As Man City they've got the possession. Walker, 10 yards inside his own half. False backwards to Diaz on the left-hand side of centre. Centre circle. Ball over the top looking for Sterling. Wide left. Reece James goes across to meet him. Sterling falls over again. Of course he does. Reece James holds him up. Now Conte gets involved and he forced him into an error And Pulisic collects it, but they win it back again. Man City have won it. Fernandinho. Top of the centre circle, ball over the top, looking for Jesus, but Reece James is there to win the first header. They play it back inside the box, and Aspi clears the ball away. Man City throwing halfway inside our half, left-hand side, left wing. Chelsea doing well so far. Zinchenko up the line to Jesus. Flicks it inside to Fernandinho. Pulisic's all over him. He lays it off to Sterling. Goes back to Jesus. Plays it square to Diaz, to Stones even, to Walker, 30 yards out. Goes to shoot. Jorginho sells himself. Wide right, Mahrez. Up against Chilwell. Cross comes in. Christensen, big header away. Chelsea, get out. Get out. And they do. Up to the edge of the box. As Man City collect the ball right in front of Guardiola. Walker goes back to John Stones. 10 yards inside his own half. Left-hand side, a centre, is now Diaz. He comes up to halfway. Chelsea backing off in their defensive shape. Finds Gundogan. Finds Zinchenko. But he's forced backwards to Diaz. Diaz to Stones inside the centre circle. Stones one more to Walker. Wide right, Mahrez. Chilwell's there to shut him down. Force him backwards. He goes back inside to Stones, centre circle. One more. To his left is Diaz. First time ball to Zinchenko. Got space. Havertz, you got to pick it up a bit, mate. We deflect the cross into the box with Kante, and he comes away with the ball. Brilliant, Kante. Well done. Right wing. Plays the ball inside to Pulisic. Gives it to Havertz. Havertz is running through. He's one-on-one with Diaz. Havertz holds the ball up. He's got a runner. The runner's Pulisic. Pulisic! Oh, no! He's gone wide. What a move that was from Chelsea. Deary me. Brilliant play from Chelsea with Kante. He plays it inside to Kai Havertz, who's got glue boots. And he collects it and he drives forward. And he fires Christian Pulisic. And Pulisic holds off Diaz. And as Ederson comes out, he flicks it round him, but it goes wide. Big chance to go 2 up. Man City have got the ball. Diaz, wide right to Walker. Halfway inside our half, right wing. Has to go back inside. Foden's dropped deep and he's forced square to Diaz, centre circle. Chelsea backed off, defensive shape again. They play the ball wide right, looking for Mahrez, who collects it. Foden. He's got Mount and Jorginho with him. Jesus, right wing, to the byline. Rudiger barges him off the ball, but he holds on to it, Jesus. Plays it back to Foden. Cross comes in towards the back post. There's Aspi with a big header. And Mason Mount is charged away from it by Walker. And Foden collects it. Halfway inside our half. Fernandinho now, dead centre. Wide left. Zinchenko. Sterling. Reece James is there to shut him down. Back to Zinchenko. Centre circle to John Stones. They play it to the right-hand side. They're moving it from right to left quickly, City, to move us about. And we're doing well. We're shuffling across. Our defensive shape is good. Fernandinho collects it. Top of the centre circle and goes wide left to Zinchenko. Zinchenko back to Diaz. Into the feet of Gundogan. 1-2. And he plays a quick pass to Fernandinho. Sterling's at the byline. Cross comes in. And it's... Deary me. Jesus misses it. Ben Chilwell comes in and clears the ball away. Deary me. Come on. Chelsea are doing well at the minute. Man City are bossing it. Walker's got possession. Back to John Stones, top of the centre circle. Left-hand side is Diaz. Man City are pushed up 10 yards inside our half. We're backed off. Zinchenko. Back to Diaz. Square is Walker, dead centre. Just lays it off to Stones. Goes one more to Riyad Mahrez and Chilwell goes out to meet him. Plays it inside to Jesus. Flicks it out to Foden, right wing. Back out to Jesus. Rudiger comes to meet him. Inside to Mahrez. There's Chilwell shutting him down. And well done. Chilwell's won it off of him. And Chelsea play it wide left. Mason Mount just holds the ball up nice and simple. Back to Rudiger. Goes to Mendy. Mendy. Wide right to Aspi. Kante. First time ball to Reece James. Back to Aspi. The second 15-minute period is gone. First 15 minutes was done. 45 to 60. 60 to 75 is done. 15 to go, Chelsea fans. Rudiger, big ball, wide right. Looking for Havertz up against Zinchenko. Heads it away, but Pulisic collects the loose ball. Halfway inside their half. And he moves out to the right-hand side. Holds it up. Havertz. Does really well. If you're Guardiola, I can't understand why you kept Zinchenko on Kai Havertz. Conte's got the ball and plays it inside to Jorginho. Chilwell's on. Mason Mount collects it dead centre. 1-2 with Pulisic. Then he shoots. Mason should have played it one more and he didn't. He went for a shot and Aguero's coming on. Guardiola's going for it. Big chance for Chelsea. Pulisic flicks it over Edison, but it goes wide. Massive chance. And as that went wide, Tuchel's on his knees, puts his head on the floor doing this. Big chance for Chelsea. Sterling's coming off. Aguero's coming on. Will Sterling fall over as he goes off the pitch? No, he didn't. He didn't shake Guardiola's hand either. Interesting. Aguero's on. City possession. John Stones, bottom of the centre circle, inside his own half. Comes forward. Chelsea in a defensive shape again, backed off. 10 yards inside our half, just sitting there. Forced them to play the ball. So Diaz plays it one more to Kyle Walker. Wide right. Chilwell comes out to meet him. Supported by Mount. He goes back inside to Stones. Top of the centre circle, inside our half. He goes wide left to Diaz. Back inside to Stones. Stones plays it forward to Fernandinho. Trying to suck us out. Fernandinho goes back to Stones, gives it back to Fernandinho. Now Walker, wide right. Mahrez has gone inside. Walker takes on Chilwell to the byline. Chilwell blocks his cross. It goes off for a Man City corner. We're like the Alamo. This next 15 minutes. Mahrez to take the corner from our left-hand side. Mahrez with a left foot in-swinger. Mendy, command your box and come and grab this ball. Mahrez has got one finger up. Mahrez takes it, swings it in, doesn't beat the first defender. Headed away by Kai Havertz, but Foden collects it. Back to Mahrez. Cross comes in now. Headed away by Rudiger. Pulisic clears it away further. Then Foden heads it down to Fernandinho. Halfway inside our half, left-hand side of centre. Fernandinho strides forward 10 yards and lays it off to Jesus, wide left. Goes back to Foden, who's dropped really deep to get involved. And he goes back inside to Kyle Walker, centre circle. Chelsea in a defensive shape, narrow. City narrow as well. Fernandinho's collected it. He's looking for a pass. He hasn't got one. Goes back to Stones. Or Diaz. And he now finds wide left. He finds Foden. No option. Back to Diaz. Now John Stones, top of the centre circle. Stones. Forces it wide left. High ball, out of play. Brilliant. And then Reece James, as the ball bounces back in, Reece James kicks the ball away. Kovacic is about to come on, and he's telling whoever he's about to replace to run over to the far side of the pitch. Come on now, Chelsea. Come on. There's a Chelsea fan doing this. He's talking to his mate. He's got the Champions League Final 2012 shirt on. Come on, Chelsea. We are the impossible. Let's do it again. Right, Walker's got the ball, right of centre. Mason Mount comes over with him. Walker drives forward down the right-hand side and Chilwell's there backing him up. Walker goes past Mount and Chilwell, brilliant play, Ben Chilwell. He just sees the ball coming and he plays it off of Kyle Walker and it goes off for a Chelsea goal kick. Kovacic is coming on for Mason Mount. Mason's been good this half. The ball for Kai Havertz was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But Timo Werner, who come off, his run was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Mason's getting around a big ovation from the Chelsea fans. We've got 11 minutes to go, plus injury time. There's probably about 5 because of the De Bruyne and Rudiger incident. Come on, Kova. Kovacic is now saying a 3 in midfield. 3 in midfield. Conte, Jorginho is 5-3-2, I'd imagine. You're going to be Jorginho, Kovacic and Conte with Pulisic and Havertz up top. Mendy launches it forward up to Havertz, who wins the first header. And Pulisic collects it and he goes round Zinchenko. Pulisic, wide right wing. Only Havertz is in the box. He finds Conte just outside. Does well, just collects it under no pressure. Chelsea playing little passes. Great little flick from Kovacic, finds Conte. And then the ball inside, looking for the run of Kovacic, who never made the run. And Man City get the ball away. And it's gone off for a Chelsea throw-in. Jesus goes down, claiming he's been shot by the same sniper Raheem Sterling was for numerous times in the game so far. And he's not given it. 10 to go, plus injury time, but I'll say 15 to go. Jesus can't believe it. He's effing and jeffing. The referee's gone over to him to tell him. Tuchel's up. He's telling the players to push up. He's telling Rudy. He's shouting Rudy. He's telling him something. Chelsea throwing halfway inside their half. Reece James with the throw. He's looking for an option up the line. Conte comes short and he gives it to him. Flicks it forward. Flicks into Havertz. And he goes wide left to Chilwell, but he just overplays it. Chilwell collects it wide left. Walker comes out, catches him. Stupid challenge from Walker. He's stood on the back of his ankle. Chelsea got a free kick. Walker's effing and jeffing at Chilwell. Chilwell saying, "You've caught me." Chelsea got a free kick. Brilliant. 10 yards from the byline. Wide left of the penalty box. He stood on his foot. Deary me, referee. Where's your yellow card? Come on, people. Here we go. Chelsea free kick. Chilwell and Reece James are over it. It's 12 yards from the byline. It's just 5 yards to the left-hand side of the penalty box. Man City are literally holding a line that's just outside their 6-yard box. Chelsea have got the big guns up. Chilwell to take it. Swings it in. Havertz just over his head. Comes to Reece James. He plays it first time to the edge. Jorginho shoots first time. Under a lot of pressure. And he fires well wide. Unlucky. Unlucky. 8 to go. Plus injury time. Ederson takes it early. Plays it wide left of his box to Diaz, who finds Gundogan. Has to go back to Diaz, who then goes to Fernandinho deep. Chelsea are literally 5-3-2 now. 5-3-2. They play it forward to Walker, shut down by Chilwell, goes back to Stones, who then goes back to Gundogan, who finds Diaz on the left-hand side. Up the line to Zinchenko. Inside, back to Diaz. No option. Back to John Stones, bottom of the centre circle. To his right-hand side is Zinchenko. Stones. One more to Mahrez, who's dropped deep, and Rudiger comes out and he turns him. There's Kovacic, who wins a good challenge, and then Rudiger wins a second one. And then Jorginho flicks it out to Kovacic, wide left wing, holding the ball up, turns inside 2 challenges, finds Kai Havertz, blocked off by Fernandinho, the dirty, honestly. And the referee's blown up for a free kick. Should be booked. Jorginho's saying, referee's got this to him. He's going, I know. Fernandinho's dirty, honestly. He leaves him in all the time. He just left one on Rudiger, and then he does one on Kovacic. Chelsea got a free kick anyway. 10 yards inside of our half. Chilwell to take it, taking his time. He doesn't. He leaves it for Kova. It goes back to Christensen. Aspi finds Conte. Back to Aspi. Ball over the top to nobody. Goes straight through to Ederson, who collects it and rolls it out to John Stones. Stones. Allowed to come forward. Halfway inside his own half. He's doing this, got no option. Havertz shut him down. He's gone back to Ederson. Ederson launches one over halfway, high to left-hand side. Reece James underneath it with Zinchenko. Doesn't win it. Zinchenko does. And then Foden lays it off. But it goes behind Aguero, who's on right wing. And there's Reece James up against him. And it goes out for a Man City throw-in. Halfway inside our half, left-hand side. City take it backwards to Gundogan, who finds Stones. Now Walker, halfway inside our half. Floats the ball towards the back post. Over the top of Reece James. Aguero flicks it twice to the back post. And there's Mendy. Massive Mendy. Jumps up and collects it nice and simple. City fans are beside themselves. Take your time, Mendy. Aguero tries to chip it to the back post. There was 2 players over for Man City, to be fair. Easy for Mendy. Launches it up to Havertz. They win the header. Stones up against him, wins it. And then Walker plays it inside to Mahrez with Chilwell all over him. Centre circle, Mahrez. Wide left to Zinchenko. Halfway line. Inside to Gundogan. Plays the ball inside to Fernandinho, who strides forward. Plays a pass to Aguero. Has to go back to Gundogan. Plays the ball to the feet of Jesus, I think it was, who gives it away. And then Chelsea come forward. Pulisic gives it to Kovacic, who loses it from Fernandinho. Mahrez, 1-2 with Gundogan. Wide right. Kyle Walker. Looking for the ball over the top, and he's towards the back post. It's over everyone and goes out of play. Chelsea goal kick. Take your time. We've literally got 4 minutes plus injury time to go. Oh, dearie me. Refreshment time, people. We got this. Chelsea's still got 3 changes to make. 2 changes to make. Mendy takes the goal kick and launches it up to the right-hand side. Straight out of play, though. Doesn't reach the halfway line. Man City take the throw-in. Quickly, but backwards. Diaz finds Fernandinho, centre circle. Strides forward. Ball over the top. Looking for Jesus. Found him. He heads it back inside. Looking for Aguero, but Christensen's read it. Plays it off of Aguero and goes off for a Chelsea goal kick. Brilliant. Well done. Well done. Thomas Tuchel's giving it all this to the Chelsea fans. Come on, he's giving it. He keeps doing this to the Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans respond. Come on. Come on, this is ours. He's still doing it. He's clapping. He's telling them to keep going, Chelsea fans. Loving this. Mendy launches one. They flick it forward. Chelsea throw him. Halfway inside their half. Well done, Kai Havertz again. Did really, really well. Chelsea fans in full voice. Can't hear him. I wish I was there. I wish I was giving it some. I think it's Carefree by the looks of the way they're singing it. Chelsea got possession on literally on the byline. Man City win it back. Foden. Reece James is there with Havertz. And then Kovacic does well. Chelsea win it back and then they give away a free kick. It's actually, who's giving the free kick away? Man City have fouled Chelsea. Jesus has put one on. Is it Aspie or Reece James? And he's booked Jesus. Who's gone down? It's Havertz is down. He's been caught by Jesus, who's booked. Yeah, he's put one on Kai Havertz from behind. He clatters him. Havertz is down. He's being helped up by Aguero. Chelsea taking their time. Aspie, Reece James over it. Chelsea got the ball right-hand side. Right wing. 10 yards over halfway. 2 minutes plus injury time to go. Come on now. We play it forward and they launch it forward, but Rudiger heads it back inside their half. Then Kyle Walker tries to find a ball over the top to Mahrez and gives it away. Rudiger looking for Havertz, long ball, and he finds him. Havertz by the corner flag, collects it, takes it down, holds the ball up, does well, finds Christian Pulisic. Inside to Jorginho. Kovacic, dead centre, got one more outside. Chilwell, edge of the box left-hand side, Chilwell. Pulisic makes the run in front of him, he gives it to him. Back to Chilwell. Inside to Jorginho. To Pulisic. Takes him up the line, just gives it to Chilwell, makes a run, gets towards the byline, goes over, falls over, referee says no foul. Jesus comes away. Pulisic has fouled him. Someone's fouled him. It's a Man City free kick deep inside our own half. We're a minute away from injury time. Come on. Edison to take it, and he goes short. Plays it inside to Gundogan, who's dropped deep to get the ball, and he goes wide left. Zinchenko. Outside of him is Diaz, who's strided forward. Strided, that's not a word. Lays it off to Foden. Back to Zinchenko. Centre circle to John Stones. One more to Walker. Looking for the run of Jesus, who holds off Rudiger, edge of the box. Comes back inside. Flicks it to Gundogan. Looks for the edge of the box and finds it. Cross comes to the edge of the box. Chilwell falls over. They flick it back. And then Foden tries to get a shot in. Deary me. And then we get the ball away with a block from Christensen. It was Chilwell who blocked Foden's shot. And we get the ball away. Launch it back inside, deep inside their half. Tuchel is still saying to the people, come on, to the people, to the players, come on. They go inside to Edison. Edison, halfway inside his own half. Gives it to Stones. One more to Walker. 7 minutes of injury time to go. Deary me. Gundogan comes forward. Plays it to his left-hand side. Havertz goes to meet him. He lays it off to left-hand side and gets the ball back, Gundogan. But there's Reece James nicking him with a challenge and plays it inside Jorginho and plays it forward and just whacks it out of play. Jorginho's puffing. 7 minutes of injury time to go. Gundogan to John Stones. Kyle Walker. Dead centre. Halfway inside our half. to feet of Foden, inside to Mahrez. And Mahrez tries to take on Conte, wins it off of him, and Pulisic comes forward, drives up towards halfway with Havertz to his left-hand side. Gives it to Havertz. He's been taken out. Taken out by... Who just took Havertz out there? He actually played it out to the right-hand side to Havertz. He wasn't on the left, to the right. Havertz was taken out. He's gone down again. It's a Chelsea free kick again. They worked it well to the edge of the box. They have a cross into the back post. Chilwell fell over. Mahrez comes back inside, plays it back inside to the near post. And there's Foden, and he tries to play it towards goal. And there is Christensen with a block. Chelsea come forward with the ball, by the way. Edge of their box. And then they get the ball away, and Chelsea, they're trying to find a ball forward, and Jorginho nips in, plays it out of play for a Man City throw-in. Zinchenko takes it back to Diaz. Halfway inside his own half, and he comes to the right-hand side here to Kyle Walker, who's over halfway. Strides forward, then comes inside, and Jorginho goes to meet him, and he catches Jorginho, who's gone down, holding onto his ankle. Referee said no foul. We play the ball forward to Havertz. Gundogan steps in and wins the ball. Man City have won the ball again. Fernandinho, centre circle. Havertz is up. Jorginho, is he down? No, he's up. They play it to the right-hand side here to Mahrez, halfway inside our half. Launches one into the box. Christensen heads it away. Chilwell's going to collect the loose ball. He doesn't. It goes out for a Man City throw-in. 10 yards from the corner flag. Walker to take it, and he's telling people to get forward for a long throw. Where's the mods? Get rid of these people, will you? Jesus Christ. Walker to take the throw-in. Launches one into the box. Half cleared, and then Chilwell gets it away, left-footed. Out of play. Over halfway. Edison's on the halfway line to get the ball. Right, you're going, mate. Not having spam on here. They launch it in the box. Kovacic wins a big header. Comes out to Walker. Right of centre. 30 yards from goal. Swings it in the box. Not good enough. Conte heads it away. Chelsea backed off. Push out. Push out. And then Zinchenko plays it up the line. But we've won it back with Conte. Reece James won it. Conte's got the ball. Reece James up the line. Conte's taken out by Fernandinho. Fernandinho's claiming he won the ball. He didn't. He took him out. And there's Tuchel again to the Chelsea fans, giving it all this. Come on, give us a noise. Give us encouragement. Come on. Guardiola looks resigned. Man City look disconsolate in the stands. Come on. Come on. Chelsea taking their time. We've got 3.5 minutes of injury time to go. Aspi to take it. 2 yards inside our half. Right-hand side. Aspi. Plays it up to the edge of the box. Looking for Havertz. Doesn't win it, but he makes a foul. But it goes through to the goalkeeper anyway. It's going to be a goal kick to Man City. It's actually a foul. Havertz fouled whoever it was. Edison's going to take the free kick. Launches it. High. Rudiger's underneath it. Wins the header forward. Powerful header back towards halfway. Gundogan heads it back outside the right-hand side to Jesus. Kovacic comes to meet him. He goes round Kovacic. Driving towards the byline. Cross is blocked by Chilwell. Come on, boys. 3 minutes to go. Walker with another long throw in the box. Get this ball away. Walker launches it. Flicked forward. The referee's given a free kick. Someone's gone down. Rudiger's gone down, holding onto his head. He has. Stones is saying what for? The referee's seen something, so giving a free kick. He goes up and does that. He elbows him in the head. Stones goes up with his arm, and as Rudiger goes up, he catches him. 2 minutes to go. To be fair, the referee's been outstanding. Every single time Man City are complaining about a challenge or a free kick, he's going up to the person complaining and explaining. Chelsea fans in full voice again. Mendy launches it. 2 minutes to go. Left-hand side, Mendy. Straight out of play, though. Tuchel's done that to him. What are you doing? They take it quickly to Stones, who gives it to Edison. Launches it forward. High. Back out to this right-hand side. Over everybody out of play for a Chelsea goal kick. And Rudiger's doing it now. Rudiger's doing all this to the Chelsea fans. Come on. This was Man City's to win. We take the throw into the halfway line. They head it forward. Jorginho heads it forward, and they head it forward again. And then Jesus drives into the box. Don't foul. Stand up. He turns Christian Sulu, stands up and does well, and picks it out of play for a throw-in right by the corner flag. 1:15 to go. Come on. Walker with another big, long throw in the box. Get it away. Launches it. He's allowed to bounce. Havertz wins a big header. Then they shoot. Mendy, dearie me, Mahrez. It's allowed to bounce. We head it to the edge of the box and Mahrez slices a volley and Mendy's like this and it goes over the bar. It goes wide by literally about a foot. Mendy was beaten. Mahrez, dearie me. Talk about heart in mouth moment. My God. I need to change my underpants, I have to say. Take your time, Mendy. 30 seconds to go. Mendy, take your goal kick. Launches it forward. Pulisic wins the header against Diaz. And it goes out for a Man City throw-in. Halfway inside their half. Man City. Throw it backwards to Ederson. Ederson takes a touch and launches it forward. Over everyone. Straight to Mendy, who collects the ball by the byline. Just hold on to it. It's over. Chelsea have won it. Chelsea have won the Champions League. Come on. Come on. Come on. Chelsea have won the Champions League. Come on. Come on. Can't believe it. Come on. Oh my God. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Chelsea players, everyone, Tuchel, everyone on the pitch. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. We've done it for a second time. We've done it. Come on. You wrote us off. You kept writing us off time and time and time again. Come on. Unbelievable. Defended like heroes. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. City beside themselves. Chelsea are just partying like it's 1999. Remember that time? This is unbelievable, people. I've been telling you for so long. Do not write Chelsea off at your peril. This game was all about Man City beating us. It was all about Man City expected to win this game. The pressure was on Man City. Aguero, bless him, he's crying his eyes out. Man City are all down, crying. Chelsea players are going out to meet them and just to console them. Can you believe this? Chelsea and Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel. Chelsea players are going around the Man City players one by one. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Did you ever think that you'd see Chelsea win the Champions League again when Frank Lampard was sacked and Thomas Tuchel come in? I love Frank Lampard like anyone. This is amazing. This is unbelievable. This is just... At the final whistle, the whole Chelsea bench, the players went to their knees. The whole Chelsea bench was off their feet, running onto the pitch. Thomas Tuchel and his assistants were going potty. Absolutely potty. This is just unbelievable. Drink every single moment in. Times like this don't happen often. I'm seeing Joe Cole nearly in tears here. N'Golo This is unbelievable. I apologise that I'm emotional, but this is just... N'Golo Conte is walking around like it's just a walk in the park. Like he's going, oh, you know, congratulations. Yeah, yeah. Conte's won it all. He has won it all. Ozzy, thank you so much. Well deserved. I'm in dreamland. You guided us through the valley of darkness. I love this club. Europe is blue. It is. This is... The thing is, people, this was all about Guardiola. This was all about Guardiola. Man City, they're going to win the Champions League. They're going to beat Chelsea. N'Golo Conte has now won everything. Everything there is to win, he's won it. I'm just showing the replay of the game being over. They just cut it away. Look at Thomas Tuchel. Chelsea fans, get yourself a drink. Cheers to the Champions League winners, Chelsea. The Chelsea players are all running to the home end. To all the Chelsea fans, Chilwell's giving it all this. Who's down? This is brilliant. Zinchenko's beside himself. Man City fans are disconsolate. Honestly, people, the whole coverage before the game was all about Man City. If you ever see a rerun of the coverage from BT Sport, when they saw the Man City team, Rio Ferdinand, I was looking forward to this game. I'm even more excited. Man City will be popping it about. They'll be popping it about left, right and centre. Shove that up your arse, Rio Ferdinand. And everybody else that writes Chelsea off. This, honestly, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Kepa was out there. Kepa's going to run on the pitch. This is amazing. Amazing. Tammy, Reece James. And you know what? Look at this Chelsea team. Mason Mount was consoling Phil Foden. Good to see. They got an interview now with Kai Havertz. I can't see what he's saying. I can't tell you what he's saying. Think of what this does for this Chelsea squad. They always say the first trophy is the biggest. You win the first trophy, you get over the line. Get over the line, win that first one, it's massive. And what a first trophy to win. This bunch of players. And just think what it's going to do now. What it's going to do now from now, next season, the confidence in these people. Honestly, we said at the beginning of the game, Man City's tactics, their team, the way they lined up, was it genius or was it stupidity? And I said it was wrong. And we opened them up in the first half and we done it. Guys, every single feed is biased. It was biased towards Man City. It's now Aspie come over. Aspie's now talking to BT Sport. Oh, I've got a group video call. Hold on. My mates were calling me. This is unreal. This is, hold on. This is just unbelievable. Unbelievable, people. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought you're going to see Chelsea do it again? Chelsea defended like heroes. Two massive moments in the game. One of them was the tackle from Tony Rudiger in the first half on Phil Foden. 6-yard box was just unbelievable. I do believe Cesar Azpilicueta has won it all as well now, people. I'm going to stay with you on here to see the trophy being lifted. And then it's party time. The presentation is about to happen. And just to say, everyone, Thank God it didn't go to penalties because we'll be here till Sunday. Till Sunday. If anyone knows, if anybody, obviously people know Billy, the Massor. Oh, honestly. John Terry's Mistress, thank you very much. Guys, thank you so much for getting involved. I really appreciate it. We've had record numbers. There's been over 40,000 playbacks of this stream, which is just unbelievable. Rylan Clark, Olivier Giroud, never see him in the same room. Celebrating with Tammy Abraham, who wasn't involved at all today, but Tammy Abraham's wearing a full kit. Will he be called a full kit? You know what, like JT was. But to a man, this Chelsea squad, just unbelievable. So much will be said about Timo Werner missing early in the game. Forget that. Timo Werner's run for that goal opened the door for Kai Havertz. This is just the Chelsea players, all the players on the bench, everyone's in full kit. Thomas Tuchel is going around to acknowledge the Chelsea fans. This is sensational, guys. I was confident. I said it in my preview. I was confident before the kickoff. I said that it was all on Man City to beat us. I said the pressure was all on them. I said it was before the game. I said it yesterday. I've been saying it all week. And for Pep Guardiola to pick the players he did, no defensive midfielders, natural, and to think that he would take the game to us, knowing that he could literally get caught wide open, and one moment is all it took. Great ball from Edouard Mendy. Out to the left-hand side to Chilwell. Volleys it inside to Mason Mount. Mason Mount turns. He sucked Walker with him. He sucked Stones to him. Werner then makes a run up the line, and he takes Diaz with him. Werner goes left-hand side where Mason Mount was. Mount looks up, and Kai Havertz has made a run in behind Zinchenko. And Havertz is through the middle, and Mount plays a perfectly weighted pass to Kai Havertz. And Kai Havertz goes forward, and as Ederson comes out, he tries to flick it round him. Ederson gets something on it, and literally... I've just seen a comment. Anyway, Kai Havertz stands up and just slots it into the empty net. So as you saw in the Europa League final, Chelsea are now waiting for Man City to come forward. They've developed like a little tunnel with the players each side applauding them. Man City are walking through. They honestly, everyone, they all believed. Guardiola believed. They all believed they were going to beat us. We suffered heartache in Moscow 2008. We come back fighting in Munich. And we deserve this win. Guardiola's walking for everyone. Oh, he just had a good word to say with Cesar. The Man City are coming all through. They're all walking forward. His chairman, Guardiola's chairman, is one of the people handing out the medals, along with Bruce Butt. So Man City are taking their medals. Did you see the Man United Villarreal? When Man United got the losers medals, they just took them off. Didn't want to know. Man City have kept them all on. Man City, their defenders probably touched the ball more than anybody because they couldn't find space. Chelsea have been playing the same shape ever since Tuchel turned up. They thought they can get in behind us. But what they didn't realise was that Chelsea were dropping off and they were sitting 10 yards inside their own half. All the Chelsea players now in the tunnel are all doing this to all the Chelsea fans, and now they're all dancing. All the players, led by Jorginho and everybody else, they're all giving it all some of this, all dancing and singing. And Thomas Tuchel wins his first Champions League. Zinchenko is still crying his eyes out as he takes his medal straight off. Just in case you've missed it, people, if you've been somewhere else, if you're watching The Masked Dancer or whatever that nonsense is, Thomas Tuchel is first up and he takes a hop and a skip and he gets a massive hug from Bruce Buck. Tuchel is loving this. He is loving this, Tuchel. And he gets his winner's medal. Jorginho's next, gets his medal. Tuchel kisses the trophy. Jorginho gives it all this, kisses the trophy. Hudson-Odoi. Thiago Silva finally wins it. And he gives it some of that. Marcus Alonso's up next. Kepa's next. Kova did a job when he come on. Emerson, what a goal against Atletico Madrid. Tony Rudiger, outstanding today. What a challenge. What a tackle. Kisses the trophy. Edouard Mendy, 22 million. Champions League winner. Kisses the trophy. Tammy. Kisses the trophy. Ben Chilwell. Kisses the trophy. Leicester, you can have your FA Cup. Chilwell wants this one. Christensen tells Chilwell, get out of the way. Then he kisses the trophy. Followed by Reece James and his new hairdo. Hakim Ziyech, not involved today. Kisses the trophy. Kurt Zuma, not involved today. All kitted up. Kisses the trophy. Billy Gilmore. Willie Caballero. N'Golo Conte just walks up, taps it like it's just easy. Rylan Clark there with his teeth. Giroud, kisses the trophy. I think he's dented the trophy with one of his pegs. Angerin as well. Kai Havertz, the match winner. Doesn't kiss the trophy. He's got his medal and his thing in his mouth. Mason Mount gets his medal and looks up to the sky. Cesar Azpi now. Azpi gets his medal. He holds the trophy. Presented by the UEFA president. Gives it a kiss. Walks over to the stand. I'm going to get emotional. Champions! Come on! Oh my God, I'm emotional again. Chelsea, Champions League winners. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. As Man City walk around the pitch, giving their fans what for, but all the players, all the staff. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable, this is. Fireworks are going off. The Chelsea fans in full voice. This is crazy. This is just unreal. They're all going to do their one by one. They're all going to have a picture taken. Who's doing it now? Rudiger now lifted the trophy. One by one. We'll be here till Christmas. Now Edouard Mendy. Everyone's taking a team photograph bending down. And now Mendy lifts it up. Oh, Chelsea are Champions League winners. The team photograph. Can I take that picture? Can I take that picture? Hold on. Let me take it. Oh, I can't take it. Let me try and just take a photograph for you people. Party Central in Porto tonight. The bars are shut at 10:30 though. Must buy a paper tomorrow, says Martin. And Martin, have you finished your KFC? Chelsea, the players of Azpi's gone straight to the fans with a trophy, and everyone's there going to join him. This is unbelievable. Reece James, Champions League winner. First full season, or second full season in the first team. Kai Havertz, Champions League winner, first season. Timo Werner. Zinchenko still crying. Dawa, thank you very much. Let's go Blues, exactly. Come on, honestly. Thomas Tuchel's children are with him. And Tuchel's walking towards. He's got two kids with him. They're laughing and joking. They're happy. Of course they are not miserable. They're Champions League winners, for God's sakes. What a manager, Tuchel. What he's got from this team is absolutely unbelievable. If you're new to my channel, if you're new to my stream, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for getting involved. It's just unreal. Absolutely unreal. My God. Sergio, go for it, mate. I've already done it. Tuchel, go to the fans. Go on. Roman Abramovich is in the stadium. He's applauding the players. Sheva's there as well. Mason Mount. Mason Mount's taking a moment to himself. Oh, my word. Guys, what a night. What a night for Chelsea. There's Roman. Looks like he's beside me. He looks like he's got tears in his eyes, Roman. Let me try and find a picture. There's Mr. Abramovich, as you can see, inside the stadium. As you can see, there's Roman. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable, guys. Chelsea are Champions League winners for a second time. A second time. Oh, dearie me. And if you believe everyone that was talking before the game, Sky, BT Sport, the pundits, the media, all you're ever going to hear was Man City this, Man City that. They're too good for Chelsea. Chelsea's recent form has been so bad. All I'm going to say is, you'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. Twice. Come on now. This is just incredible. What an incredible performance from Chelsea. What just heroes. Every single person. Thomas Tuchel has finally won the Champions League. Him and his wife and his two daughters are on the pitch. Ben Chilwell doing an interview, holding on to his medal. He can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Played such a big part in our goal. Just what a player, Ben Chilwell. I have to say, what a signing. I'm recording all of this, by the way, on BT. We'll watch it tomorrow. I'm gonna mute it, the game, when I'm watching it, and I'll watch all this after stuff after. I'm not going to listen to any of the nonsense in it. Oh, honestly, I'm feeling amazing. Mason Mount is crying. Of course he is. Like the rest of us. Martin, I'm feeling amazing. I was confident before the game. I was confident based on the fact that we knew that they had to beat us. I was confident. When I saw the Chelsea team, when the team came out, when the Man City team was announced, and they asked Joe Cole, what do you think about that team after Rio Ferdinand was like waxing lyrical, like messing himself? Joe Cole turned around and said, I'm even more confident. And Man City, the Premier League champions, it was all on them to win it, all on them to beat Chelsea, all on them to get the game won, because that's what the world expected. The world was watching. The world demanded that they won the game. And guess what? They didn't, did they? I kept saying to people, be positive, be confident. Breaking news, Billy Gilmore's got a goatee beard. Ben Chilwell's asking for someone to come and meet him. Honestly, I'm going to keep going for 10 more minutes. Then it's going to be party time. So I want to thank every single one of you guys. Mason Mount's doing a Didier Drogba and Frank Lampard. He's got the trophy and he's running around to the players. And Mason Mount is standing in front of the Chelsea fans with a trophy in his left hand, his medal in his right hand, with a big smile on his face. And credit to Jorginho as well, to be fair. He played great. Every single person has just done their job. And Edouard Mendy has gone into the stand to hug his mother by the looks of it, who's got a duty-free bag. Bless her. Fair play. Fair play. Jorginho now. Oh, honestly. This is unreal. What I suggest you guys do, if you follow the Chelsea fans on Instagram, I suggest you get on Instagram now or when we finish up and just follow them, because you can imagine the party is going to be amazing. Amazing. Peyton. Wow. Congratulations, Peyton. Had your baby boy yesterday. Named him Peyton Reese. Amazing. Can't wait for him to grow up and watch Chelsea win a few more. Congratulations, Peyton. That is great news. Good for you, mate. Good for you. I'm still trying to get my wife to call ours UEFA. I might have a bit of more of an argument tonight, but I don't think so. I think she'll tell me to do one, but I can always try. All my regulars, everybody else, thank you so much for being a part of my streams this season, my match commentary. As you know, guys, in a couple of weeks' time, I'm due to have a baby boy. Well, I'm not. That's just wrong, isn't it? Wifey is. And my intention is to carry on trying to do videos when I can. And depending on what happens with the broadcasting schedules, I could try to continue to do match commentary. So it might be the live games I do match commentary. Can't do illegal streams because no one does that. So they're interviewing Thomas Tuchel now. And Lee, thank you so much as well. Chelsea Daft fan, it's been a pleasure joining you all season for every game this season. Thank you to all. Guys, it's you guys, the community, you guys that subscribe to my channel, you guys that are members, even the ones that don't subscribe and not members. I cannot thank you guys enough for what you do, for coming back here, for getting involved and having a chat with yourselves and getting in amongst it and looking after yourselves and just talking. Just, it's great. The referees, what's going on here? I'm seeing the referee getting a hug from someone. I thought the referee was crying. What's that about? Bojo, the Prime Minister's here. Commentary much appreciated. Very, very straightforward. Thank you, sir. Everybody else, I really appreciate all of your comments. I know I can't read every single one out, but I really appreciate it. So, all I'm going to say is, just have a drink, people. If you don't have a drink, I'm the GOAT, Diddy. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. I know the referee is emotional. The referee's giving thumbs up to someone. I don't know who he's giving thumbs up to. Is it Chelsea fans? I'm not sure. I really am not sure. Michael, thank you, mate. Dogbone, thank you. Woodshedder, look at that. Woodshedder, thank you so much, guys. I had an idea while ago. Let me try and do match commentary. Let's just have a go at it and see if it was any good. If it was decent. Chelsea fans are partying like it's 1999. Jane, Kian, how are you feeling right now? How is everyone feeling right now? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to go in 5-6 minutes. Let me know how you guys feel right now and what your plans are for the rest of the evening or the rest of the day, depending on where you are. But yeah, as I said, I thought I'll have an idea. I'll have a go at doing some commentary and see if you guys like it or if you guys enjoy it. And the fact that you all do and the fact that you're here every single time means just the world. Thank you so much. Havertz having his picture taking the match winner. Now Timo. Is a Timo song happening? Kai Havertz and his missus. She's not too bad, I have to say. Oh, Dano. Ice cold. A04LG50. Terry, Kean, Jane, Martin, Ozzy, Diddy, Sergio, Michael, J Plan. Everyone. Did you ever think this would happen? Desiree Piliquetos talking to the referee. Just so you know, Man City. So these are the stats from the game. Man City, 58% possession, Chelsea 42. Attempts on target, Man City 1, Chelsea 2. Total attempts 7. 1 on target for City, 8, 2 on target for Chelsea. 1 save each apiece. 3 corners for City, 1 for Chelsea. Who cares? Who cares? Classic 93. Honestly, Aussie, you feel like someone's playing a practical joke on you. It's amazing, isn't it? It is absolutely amazing. Deary me. Does that mean we're going to get ourselves... We should put 2 stars up now. Not just the 1. Put 2 up. Michael, thank you, mate. Honestly, guys, this is sensational. To every single one of you, thank you so much. Matt P, I hope you're talking about a kebab. That's what I'm saying. Pep wasn't happy. Well, he just looked beside himself, really. I think Pep Guardiola sort of realised, oh yeah, Aussie, it's 5:30 there. You're going to try and blind yourself. Oh, guys, do me a favour. Just seen a replay of Aspie lifting the trophy. I'm going to go in 3 minutes. So if you're on here, just whack yourself in the chat. And I'll read your names out as a special mention. Gabriel Pace-Barreto, you as well. Jackson, Aussie, Chukwu, Lee, of course, Terry, Clint. Just got back to me. Clint, what are you saying? What has happened? What has happened? I told you, Clint. I said all pressure was on them. I'll put up YouTube shorts as well. Nikhil, good to see you. Keen as well. Mason St. Germain. Come on, Blues. Oh, honestly. Chelsea Football Club. The two-time. Is that good grammar? Probably not. The double winning Champions League Football Club. How does that sound? Dano, thank you, mate. Your comments always, thank you. Every single one of you is amazing. I did call 2-0 or 3-1. Brian, you were right, mate. Good for you. Good for you. It's been a record night for a stream. I didn't think, bearing in mind, I think because BT Sport was streaming it, I didn't think we're going to get anywhere near the Real Madrid, which was 20,000. Peyton, take the shout out. All the props, mate. Peyton, congratulations again for you and your new family. Enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it. Made the season look positive every game. That's all. Thank you for that. It means a lot. Fortinbras, well. I'll get my words out. Look, hat-trick. Daniel, Mark, come on. Nico, as I said, Aussie. John Deep Trance Phenomena. Is that a song? William, John, Uncle Will, and Uncle Ray. Well done. Down the hatch. Oh, look at you. Look at you. I take it you're doing that as well, mate. Plenty of us are. Trust me. Monster as well. Chaotic. Unbelievable. Chelsea are champions again. Again. Unbelievable. Ali. Lee. Hard worker. No place should rather be. Hat-trick, honestly. Guys, excuse me, the Prime Minister's spoken. Hold on. Lloyd as well. Lloyd, thank you, mate, for being a gooner. Appreciate you doing that. The Prime Minister has spoken. He said, start of a new golden era for Chelsea. No waiting 9 years for the next Champions Cup. Imagine with a couple of signings what we could do next season. Lee, thank you. Gabriel Pace-Barreto. I thought the game was a bit mediocre. No disrespect. That's a bad question, wasn't it? David speechless. Austin. City fans will say they played their reserves because they started selling. Sterling. Yeah. Effiok. Good to see you, mate. Paul as well. To any of my regulars, that if I've missed you, I apologise. If I haven't read your comments out, apologies. Let's just see here. 45,000 playbacks on this stream. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The only place to watch Chelsea match commentary is here. Seriously, I'll tell you, ball by ball. Jackson, Arnav, Aussie. Oh my word. So guys, it's 10:30. I'm going to go and party. So all I'm going to say is to every single one of you, are you playing back my celebration, Chris O? Yeah. Got a bit carried away. If I did shout, honestly. So guys, to every single one of you, Chelsea fans that have watched my channel, watched my stream, that have taken time to do so, thank you. For everyone that's subscribed and been members, thank you so much. There'll be more coming up. At some point on Monday, tomorrow I won't be doing a video tomorrow. Got a family thing going on. So on Monday, there'll be a video out. And every single one of you guys, all I'd say is if you're on Instagram with the Chelsea players, then just follow them. Just have a look. But seriously, to each and every single one of you Chelsea fans that have taken an interest, thank you so much. Cheers. Chelsea are Champions League final winners again. We've won it twice. Double Champions League final winners. Chelsea Football Club. We've come from nowhere. Chelsea Football Club, we are the impossible and love them with all my heart. Come on, guys. Thank you. See you next time.